Certified. Happy birthday to the greatest rapper of all time, foundational Black American legend, Tupac Shakur. And since it is pull up summer, pull up season, then we about to do some pulling up. And you know who we pulling up on today, family? We gonna pull up on the Wu Klux Klan, and we gonna do it certified style. Free Hugh.
Black Alpha Network. Home of Black excellence. Power to the people.
Yeah, It went from I dare y'all Black Americans to boycott. I dare y'all Black Americans to blackout. I dare you Black Americans to try us. Well, guess what, family? We did, and watch us. So if you a certified foundational Black American regulator, then I need you to mount up, because this is all about us, and we are about to shut it down. Blackout style. I see the whole family in here. Washington, Boogie Down Bronx is in here. Yes, indeed. Boston, stand up. Certified salute to you. I see you. Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Jacksonville. Let's go to work, baby. I see Augusta. That's the 706. You know I'm rocking with you. I see all of New York, 718. Baltimore's in here. Blackout season. Give them no reason. They know Chicago done stepped in. Arizona 2 times. Virginia in here 2 times. Another Brooklyn. I see LA's in here. You already know. Represent, stand up. Chi-Town again. Seattle again. North Carolina for the 3rd time. New Orleans, what's happening? Baby, I already know. Newark's in here. Dirty Jers, baby. You know, Sacramento 630. Let's represent. Denver's in here. STL's in here. Damn, Philly's in here. The chat moving so fast. But we moving even quicker. Foundational Black American standing on business. 10, shoulder to shoulder. That's how we rocking. Family, they was begging. They was talking. They was asking. And the only thing we doing, we giving them what they want. We just giving you what you asked for. Family, you don't see the same energy you seen about 2 weeks ago. Remember 2 weeks ago, family, it was, what are you going to do? You're going to boycott us? You want to lose your egros? You want to lose your nutos? You want to lose your washing machine and dryer? Is this what you want? Family, we done gave them what they want. Blackout all the way. Listen, you can call it what you want, but it better be 247 and it better be 365, baby, because we in here all the way live, baby. Yes, indeed. Now they running around here and they begging foundational Black Americans to stop. They pleaded for foundational Black Americans to stop, but foundational Black Americans ain't never gonna stop. Why? It's because we FBA and we said so. Let's take it to the streets. You done knocked on that FBA door and the regulators done answered. Let's rock.
Americans, did y'all hear certain Asian Americans talking about what we gonna do to eat if we don't go to their restaurants? Are you threatening Black people with cooking at home? Do you not know where the term to cook out came from?
Yeah.
Do you not know? Listen, I you not. Right here in Roseburg, Oregon, small white town. It's fantastically white. You had a Black dude, very few Black dudes, break it to a home. And all this brother did was cook a meal. So, listen, it's almost like they don't know us. It's almost like they don't know our mannerisms. Did you just threaten me to cook?
Let's go.
Am I a game to you? Do you not know who we are?
A lot of Asian Americans are confused as to the reasons why Black Americans are boycotting their businesses. Well, I want to explain the model minority myth with Asian Americans. This started in 1966 from a sociologist named William Peterson, an anti-Black racist who didn't like Black people. So he used a buffer group, and the buffer group is a group that you can use against one other group. the buffer group in Asian Americans, specifically Japanese Americans. He was praising how they were doing so well. And he put out this op-ed in the New York Times. And that article was one of many in the 60s and 70s where you had Asian Americans and others who wanted to boost up Asian Americans as a buffer group on Black Americans, saying that Black Americans weren't doing as well as the Asians, and there was a reason why the Asians were somehow better than Black Americans, while not realizing, no, you're only being elevated as a buffer group to go against us. And as you can see, even the AAPI History Museum has pointed out where this myth came from. And even they point out how bullshit it is. And for all the Hispanic Americans out there, this whole model minority myth wasn't just used against Black Americans, but also against Hispanic Americans, as you can see. So understand the model minority myth in the Asian American community is not just harmful to one group, but it's harmful to every other group out there. And Asian Americans, many of them have been complicit. They've been complicit because they wanted a comfortable place under. And the biggest reason why Black Americans feel betrayed by Asian Americans is because it was us who got Asian Americans into this country. 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Immigration and Nationality Act. That allowed Asian Americans to immigrate into this country. You see, Asian Americans, let me explain something to you. Doesn't matter if you come from Cambodia, Japan, China, Korea. I mean, either Korea. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you came from India. They didn't want you here. It was us who fought to get you here. And yet when you bring your ass over here, you come talk to me. Excuse me. If it were not for my ancestors, if it were not for the blood, sacrifice, the tears, and the suffering of my people, your ass wouldn't even be here.
Let's go. Let's go, FBA certified. It's time everybody pays their dues to foundational Black Americans. And we gonna go ahead and regulate and make sure that they pay them damn dues. It's on now. Fam, it's up. Ain't no turning back. Either you standing on business or you getting pushed out the way. You gonna respect foundational Black Americans. I'm talking about our money. I'm talking about our family. I'm talking about our community. I'm talking about our house. I'm talking about our neighborhood. Every single thing we do. The model minority is a wrap because we ain't no damn minorities in the first damn place. But I tell you what we are, foundational.
If it were not for my ancestors, if it were not for the blood, sacrifice, the tears, and the suffering of my people, your ass wouldn't even be here. That act in 1965 came as a response to the civil rights movement, MLK and so many others fighting for your right to be here in the first place. And you got the nerve to talk to me? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? And so if all we do is boycott, you're lucky because we've done too much, entirely too goddamn much for the Asian American community to come over here to be model minorities. That's
Americans, did y'all?
Let's go. Hey, foundationals. If you ain't turned all the way up to the maximum, you in the wrong place, baby. But we in the right place because it's the right time for us to put it down. Let me tell you something, family. They started off real bold, didn't they? Remember, y'all, they faces were smiling. They were showing all their teeth. They thought, like many people think, that they dealing with the African Americans. The African Americans never existed in foundational Black America. You better go find Jesse Jackson and go holler at him wherever he may be. But let me tell you where you ain't gonna find him. Right here on this side, family. And I'm talking about everybody in the chat right now. The roll call done let you know, family. You done seen the East Coast, the West Coast, down South, Midwest, all in the same place. And we all saying the same damn thing. Don't you ever disrespect certified foundational Black Americans. Them days is over. I don't know what Mr. Mayo told you. I don't know what Mr. Egg Roll's thinking, but I'm going to tell both of them at the same damn time. This is the regulator season, which means you will be regulated. And fam, we've been regulating. And let me tell you why. The blackout. Oh, family, it's huge. It's real. A lot of people thought it wasn't going to happen. They thought they was going to make their little troll videos. And now everybody's taking a step back and they saying, oh, shit, them FBAs is really doing it. Them damn nail salons is empty right now. Yes, the hell they are. Them egg rolls ain't rolling right now. No, the hell they not. Them chicken chow mains ain't present. You may see some squirrel chow mains, but we don't eat that any damn way. So family, now they're seeing this is the 24/7 blackout, and we blacking out everything. Pull out the damn cord, pull out the damn plug. Everybody gonna be living in the dark. And ain't it poetic that the only people on the planet Earth who ever stood on business for being black is blacking out everybody. And if they do not believe us, family, first off, take a picture. Go ahead, snap that, put it in your mainframe, family. Let me show y'all the faces of these people. It don't look like it did a week ago. Now you starting to see fear. Why? It's because we done shut them down. Watch this, family.
We have gone from people placing huge orders at Chinese restaurants and not picking them up to vandalizing businesses, and now this. Yeah, I mean, this guy sucks. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like I'm going to repeat myself here, but we are not all the same. And I think that's important to say again, because things seem to be devolving. Yes, there's a lot of anti-blackness within our community, and it is hard to fight that because we, Asians collectively, cannot even come together as a group.
No, don't hit me with it. We can't come together. We try to stop the anti-blackness, but it cannot be stopped. Nope. I want you to say what your same Chicken Chow main brother-in-law said. He said he challenged us. He said step to us. He said he was going to dare us. Don't hit me with this now. Don't come around here telling us, well, I just feel that maybe coulda, shoulda, woulda. Nope, you coulda, woulda, shoulda. Your ass back over there. We keeping black money in the black community and got every non-black person scared. Let's go.
So now would be a good time, because I got a lot of comments about this in my last video in this space about, oh, well, what black businesses do you support? Now would be a good time to clarify that we do support you guys. The biggest example would be during BLM with Breonna Taylor and George Floyd.
Fam, they still think the Black Lives Matter excuse holds weight in the regulator era? They think that we marched with Black Lives Matter for George Floyd. They think that still holds weight in the FBA Renaissance. Everybody better update their game. They better step it up. We ain't going for none of that. Try again, Mr. Yao Ming.
A lot of us did come out in support of.
You want to boycott? Go for it. That's your right as a human being. You want to say whatever you want to say in my comments? Go ahead. That's your right. I keep saying the things that the two black girls did is unacceptable. Just because you're upset with one single person, right? You're bringing in innocent people that has nothing to do with this, calling their restaurant, ordering a bunch of food, and then never going to pick it up. Just don't go to the salons or restaurants or, I don't know, clothes wash, whatever. That's all you, like.
Look at him. Look at him. He's scared. He's scared, y'all. Fam, these ain't the same videos they was making 1 week ago. These are not the same videos. What happened to all of the egg roll tough talk? What happened to all the noodle tough talk? What happened to all the squirrel tough talk or the alley cat tough talk? I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing fear. He ain't even looking at the camera. What you talking about, man? Lucy Lou's scared right now, y'all. Jackie Chan is scared right now. Why are you scared? Could it be because your businesses is getting hurt, which means your pockets is getting hurt? Matter of fact, let him tell you that it's hurting their business.
You don't have to go hurt those businesses. That's all you, like, you don't have to go hurt those businesses.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to go hurt those businesses. That's all you, like, you don't have to go hurt those businesses.
I thought we couldn't. I thought we didn't have the power. I thought it wasn't in FBA. I think that y'all thought y'all was dealing with some minorities. We ain't minorities. I bet that y'all thought y'all was dealing with POCs. We ain't POCs. You thought you was dealing with the blacks and browns. Ain't none of that. Now they telling you, you don't have to go hurt the communities and stars. We gonna do whatever the hell we want to do. And you know why we gonna do whatever the hell we want to do, certified foundational black Americans? Because we FBA and we say so. And we certify. Give me a certified salute if you're rocking. Fam, this is what it's all about. We tapped in right now, locked in right now. Blackout 24/7, 365, permanent, all day, every which way. Now, family, everybody's starting to see that this era is a different era. FBA ain't playing. We rocking full speed, full time, shoulder to shoulder, on 10, standing together, handling business. And it feels so good for us, but it's terrifying for them. I knew we'd be right here. Family, you knew we'd be right here, and now they know that we right here. And what is that, y'all? That's these people looking around, waiting for a clientele that ain't showing up, waiting for the phone to ring, the phone ain't ringing, waiting for foundational Black Americans to slide them our money while they say you buy, you go, hell to the no. Them days is over. We said that we were not going to sit back and allow Cyrus Belton's legacy to go down with us going up in a damn nail salon. Nope. We said we're not going to allow this young brother's legacy to go down with folks going to get some damn nasty ass squirrel soup. Hell no. So what are we doing now, fam? We're taking that negative, turning it into a positive. And now what do you hear left and right? Black-owned business. Yep. You're hearing foundational Black Americans standing together. Yep. And you hear these people lying. And you know what they're doing now, family? You know what they're doing now? Now they're coming up with this lie that Black Americans is vandalizing them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, family. This is the new one now. And let me tell you why. They're trying to make up these lies that we're burning down their businesses. Black Americans are doing no such thing. But let me tell you what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do, Yao Ming. Rick Chow, man. I know what you're trying to do. Bruce Lee the third. I know what you're doing, Bruce. Stop playing. You trying to get some damn insurance money, ain't you? You got to go get insurance money to make up for the money that Black Americans aren't giving you. Fam, I tell everybody our victories look so different and they look so good because we so different and we look better than everybody else. They out here making up these vandalism lies, but they didn't have to make up vandalism lies a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. They thought they was going to test us. And we said, checkmate, bet, let's go to work. And now we don't went to work. And now we're showing everybody that we're on code, that we stand together, and that this generation of foundational Black Americans, baby boomers, Gen Xers, millennials, Gen Z, we step into anybody who got a problem and anybody can get it. Y'all look at this right here, family. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, look how desperate they are. Now they're coming up with these fake lies. They're taking bricks and throwing it through their own window. We didn't do that. You did that. And the reason why you did that, because we standing on code. Watch.
Look, I'm not going to say that this is by a Black person. I'm not going to say that, the race or whatever. But with the recent uptick in, boycott Asians or like the Asian hate, the Asian disrespect, the Asian, blaming Asian people for shit. Asian people are disrespected by both white people and Black people in general. I'm not saying everyone, right? Is that we're looked down upon, we're abused, we are mistreated, we are looked as weak, we are looked as meager, passive, whatever, right? By everyone. Right? You can't say that same thing for you can't say the same thing for other groups because certain groups don't necessarily look at you as weak, look as you won't do anything, right? So this is shit like this is honestly, okay, tiring where Asian people just want to work.
No, you did that. Stop playing. Fam, y'all notice how he started off with Black folks too, right? I'm not saying it was Black people. Why don't you go look at the statistics and see W people do this to you the most? I think this is a you issue that you got to deal with. And if you got any problem with anybody, you need to go seek out the W. Black Americans did no such thing. Nice try, Chicken Chow. Nice try. You better go get somebody else for this one. Keep on trying to play the victim game, but it ain't working.
That's it. They're not looking to be, representations. They're not looking for representation. They're not looking for political power. They're not looking for systemic power. They're not looking to be treated like equals, right? They're not boycotting people. They're not protesting people. They're not out and out, right? Trying to kill people in large or, harm people in large. They're just looking to work, right? Even in the cases where Black people and even some stupid ass Asian people think that Asian people are racist, at the end of the day, they're just looking to work. They have a bad disposition because bad shit happened to them, right? We don't talk about this, right?
What happened to you? What happened to you? You done came over here and had it made. Family, don't let none of these people tell you how bad they had it. You had it great. You ain't have to march. You ain't have to protest. You ain't have to rally. You ain't have to go face to face with the supremacists. You wanted to be down with the supremacists. You think you are the supremacists. You ain't have it bad. See, family, they're really upset because their victim card isn't working. They can't play victim. Y'all notice that? This victim stuff ain't working. They thought they was going to hit us with the stop their hate stuff. That stop they community hate stuff, that ain't working. So you better try again, and you better go throw some more bricks through some more windows because FBA ain't did that.
We'll talk about this. Asian people's certain views of, let's say, the black people, they live in the black community, right? They're poor, right? They're not going straight to the suburbs, being along with white people, right? Looking for white validations. They're not, right? This is the misconceptions. They're immigrants coming here, not being welcomed by white people. So they're living along black people. So their businesses are within the same community they live in, right? The businesses are within the same community they live in. They're giving services to people. They're not just taking black people's money, right? And just like, fuck you. No, they're working night and day, right? Hours upon hours, right? They're doing shit that even black people are not in large.
What? They're doing so much work. What? Work like running 130 yards to go unalive a child? Stop playing with me.
Doing themselves, right? They're doing shit that even black people are not in large doing themselves, right? Even black people are not in large doing themselves, right? Laundry, cooking. It's like they're doing this like for the capitalism, right? To earn a living for them, their family, and for their future.
Did he just say black folks aren't doing laundry? Did he just say black folks don't do laundry, family? These folks can't hide the damn supremacy. They swear that they are the nicest folks in the world. Listen to them. We do laundry. And black folks don't do laundry. We don't do it. Try again, homeboy.
Future. They're not looking to, let me put down the black people. They don't care. They don't care. Asian people don't care, right? They don't care about your racism. They don't care about your white supremacy. They don't care about your politics, your Democrats, your Republicans. They don't give a shit about that. Asian people only care about their family, their kids, their partner, their community, right? That's it. They don't give a shit about your identity politics, right? They don't give a shit about, catering to white people. They only care about making money, making a living. Okay, where, I see like a lot of these stupid ass, young ass Asian people saying, they're closest to whiteness. Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. You're entitled. You're spoiled. Your parents sacrifice shit for you to have your entitled opinions. No, the Asian people only care about making money.
They only care about making money. And you only care about taking money from who? And now you ain't getting money from who? And who ain't patronizing your business? And who ain't getting told you buy, you go? And who ain't stepping up in them salons no more? Us. How come you weren't making those videos before we started to black out? If you were saying all of this before, we would have it documented. What this looked like, sound like, is exactly what it is. This is a Black Americans, please don't black out us. Please don't. I don't want to be blacked out. I try not to be blacked out. I hope no blackout, but I'm getting blacked out. Fam, we gonna have the whole damn world by the end of this summer begging, pleading, do not black us out.
Their negative views, let's say sometimes the negative views of black people is that they experienced it. The same negative view Asian people have of black people have other black people as well.
What?
Right? Like where you're like getting attitude to people, right? Aggressive, you're stealing, you're fighting. Like, seriously, are you stupid? I'm just tired of,
You just, whoa. You're tired? You want to go lay down? You want to go take a nap? Why don't you go take an egg roll nap and then come back? Fam, the last guy said that we don't need to hurt businesses. This guy said he's tired. Look at him. Look at him, fam. This is the face of I'm getting blacked out. This is the please don't black me out Black Americans look. I want everybody to remember this right now. Enjoy this right now. It's all good in the hood over here. We living extra right. Look at that face, and it don't look the same way as the guy who dared us to boycott. Look at this, family. He said he's tired.
I'm just tired of,
of being a nobody. That's why you tired. You tired of being a no damn body. And you're dealing with the main ones, the main players, the main characters with main character energy, because that's who we are. Family, look at it. He goes down the whole line, says a bunch of babble. We ain't listening. He ran his mouth. He talked all that nonsense. We ain't listening. See, that's the game now, fam. We ain't listening to nothing. You are now having to deal with us because we made up our mind and we gone. Ain't no turning back. I know this is what this is about, fam. Those videos, I'm tired, don't hurt our businesses, don't place orders and not pick them up. That's them now begging us to stop. Remember, 1 week ago, they were begging us to blackout. Now they're begging us to stop the blackout. So when I'm looking at the time, we making good time because we on time. Family, in 1 week, we done shut them down. 1 week, we done shut them down. Make no mistake about it. 24/7 standing on 10, baby. That's what we doing. And foundational Black Americans is ruining everything, and they feeling it in their pockets. Look at this right here, fam. Certified salute to all of my FBA sisters and brothers out there, and I'm going to show you evidence. When you step up in a place, them places is very empty. Watch.
Doing a temperature check. Doing a temperature check. Let's see.
Empty.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought so. Okay, I thought so. Do another temperature check. Oh, here go one up in here. Let me see. Temperature check. Anybody in there? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, I thought so. Another temperature check. Let me see. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Let me see. Temperature check.
Damn. Fam, the evidence speaks for itself. This the digital age. The cameras is rolling. Certified salute to you in the chat. I love us too. Let's go. Look how empty it is. They want to show videos of Black folks out there. And fam, if they could, they would, but they can't, so they ain't. Remember that. Another empty spot. We'll clear this whole goddamn country out. Try us. Certified. Woo! Look at that.
He's slacking. One of us.
Damn.
Doing a temperature.
I love that picture so much. I got to run that one back. Look at that empty ass place.
One of us. Doing.
Right there. Look at that empty ass aisle. The washing machine and dryers are sitting there getting blacked out. Fam, the damn dryer done got blacked out. We done blacked out the washing machine. The damn washing machine and dryer about to leave. How you gonna pay for that, Mr. Fufu? How you going to? Come talk to me now. I thought you said you had that smoke. Where it at? Where it at? Can't see it. I'm looking. Can't find it. Nope. Ain't got it. There you go. Look at that empty ass aisle, fam. That's what happens when you mess with this lineage.
He's slacking. One of us. One of us. Doing a temperature check. Doing a temperature check. Doing a temperature check. Let me see.
Damn.
See, that's a sign that you go to sleep.
Doing a temperature check. Oh, sellout.
Yep. Hey, and look at that whole side right there, though. Look at that whole side right there. Look at that. That's supposed to be filled up. Blackout. That's supposed to be all locked. Blackout. That's supposed to be deep, but it ain't.
Oh, sellout. Doing a temperature check.
There you go. Look at that. Look at it. Hey, look right through them damn doors. None. Look right through there. None. There they go. Family, this is what I'm talking about. Certified, on time, how we ride. You can have foundational Black Americans get on code. And we didn't sit down. We didn't have no meeting. We didn't say we're going to do it on this day and this day. We just simply said, this is the thing to do. Let's go get it. Fam, we're sending shockwaves throughout the whole world. Everybody's talking about this blackout right now. Everybody's talking about it from both coasts outside of the United States. Everybody knows that Black Americans are not to be effed with, because in this era, when we say we're going to do something, we deliver, y'all. I'm loving everything about this. This is going to go down as one of the most phenomenal times ever, and this will go down as the greatest blackout, boycott, shutdown that you've ever seen. Mark my words, fam. They're going to talk about this right here more than the Montgomery bus boycotts. We're going to surpass that like we should. And we're going to take it to another level. And I seen somebody in the chat, they said, this is the new norm. We ain't going backwards. Temperature check. Absolutely. And if you notice, fam, the temperature check done came back, and it's coming back quite hot. I mean, just piping hot, on fire, burning up. And why is that happening, y'all? It's because we're letting everybody know right now, you will not disrespect us. We made our minds up. The days of unaliving foundational Black American children and then going back to sell us squirrel egg rolls just isn't going to happen no more. And you should have enjoyed all of that back in the day. See, fam, they had time to enjoy it, but they done fumbled the bag. And to be bold, to come out, make videos and talk reckless, now temperature check. And it ain't so goddamn good for you because we done turned up the heat. Beautiful. We told everybody this summer was going to be one, didn't we? Didn't we tell everybody? Well, damn it, this summer is it right now. And y'all seen them running around trying to make those little false statements. We got a little something for them. We got a little something for them. And Black Americans ain't playing nowhere. Look at this brother right here. This brother pulled up, and this little Lucy Liu lady was trying to run her mouth, and she, I guess, thought she was going to pull a Rick Chow. And watch this brother hop out and say, you ain't doing that to me. Everywhere you look, Black American women on code. Black American brothers on code. Black American family on code.
Now you see this an Asian lady, right? That package on your front porch. You see, y'all can clearly see I got a vest on. And you don't got to feel threatened. You see that bag of package? You see these packages on the back of the truck? You see that bag of package? So why you approaching me like I'm doing something wrong for coming on your house? I don't know you. I don't know why. I won't come to your house for nothing. It's a wooded area. Why would I come to somebody's house out here in this area if I don't know them? No, I got to come in for a reason.
Here to get to the stuff, okay?
Oh, I didn't know that, but the package right there, though. I thought you were trying, because it's how I get treated out here. They'll look at me like I'm crazy. I'm out help you like I'm delivering the package.
No, please delete that TikTok video.
Man, no, I'm
my video. I have my right, okay?
Okay.
She trying to get him to delete the video. She said, please delete the video. Can you delete the video? He said, hell no. I ain't deleting nothing. Hell no, I ain't deleting nothing. Y'all know why? They don't want these videos and these images to get out there. Don't let these folks try to get you to stop. No, keep that damn camera rolling, black folks. Hell, she look like she in damn Vietnam or somewhere. Look at her, fam. No, don't delete a damn thing. Get these folks on camera. They ain't gonna hide. They ain't gonna run. They gonna get this work.
Man, no,
I'm my video. I have my right, okay?
Okay, you have your right. I'm gone. You have your right. I'm out of here. Now you see this an Asian lady, right?
Same thing. And ain't nothing changed, fam. Same thing. And that woman right there gonna be looking like this woman right here. Both of their asses is gonna be sitting there wondering what the hell happened. Fam, black them out. She getting blacked out. They getting blacked out. Everybody getting blacked out. That's how you handle that. Anytime you see that type of vibe, you make sure you shut it down and you do it ASAP. That's exactly how we handling it. And fam, Black American brothers and sisters is making a damn good point about what's going on. Black American brothers and sisters is standing on business. And how come we don't just, let them know this to another level? See now, fam, we taking it a step up. Oh, it ain't just Jackie Chan. It's also Mr. Muhammad. It's also Mr. Mutombo. Oh, you ain't heard? All y'all getting that work. Because remember, y'all, when they all come over here, they all act the same way. You go show me a foreigner, a migrant, a refugee, an immigrant. They all come over here, feel the same way about Black Americans. Say the same thing about Black Americans. Treat Black Americans the same way. So Black Americans gonna give them all the smoke the same way. And that's a blackout. All of them get blackout. The blackout shadow can be cast over every damn body. So we simply saying, let's take it up a notch. Let's go ahead and get Mr. Muhammad's store. Let's get Mr. Mutombo's store. Let's get Mr. Jackie Chan's store and anybody's store. You thought it was just one? Shit, you don't know us, baby. We about to give it all to everybody because why? We can multitask, which means, family, we can get your goat milk. We can get your jollof. We can get your chicken noodles. We can get whatever the hell you want, but you're going to get that work. Look at this right here, fam. Black Americans now is taking it to another level.
Now, okay, next one. When it comes down to boycotting all these businesses, don't just stop at the ones. Please don't just stop at them, because they ain't the ones that started this. Keep them in there as a priority after what they just said in the videos. Hell yeah, but our main priority, our main goal, don't just stop at just the ones. Hell no, go for every other race that ain't black. Boycott everyone. That's how we gonna win that. Stop giving them their dollar. Stop giving them your dollar. My bad. I'm on the bike. I'm right. I got me some wheels now. But yeah, don't give them people your dollar no more. Get them to your people. We know how to cook. We know how to do hair, nails, makeup. What the fuck we need to do? We know how to make. We got people that know how to make clothes. we need them for, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. Fam, these are Black Americans from everywhere. You can't tell us we ain't on code. Fam, I want you to take notice of all the different foundational Black American accents that are coming out. You hearing the East Coast accent, the Southern accent, all 7 of us. You see the West Coast. You see the Midwest. You see every single action being put to the table. We all turned up.
That's my personal opinion. Don't just stop at the ones. No, that's too simple. Go for all of them. Every last one that ain't us. That's who you need to be boycotting. And don't let up.
Oh, you tell me why the that man got on the internet talking about some we need them. And that we still gonna pull up to their business and telling us to boycott. It was an person that told us to boycott. And now you mad at us because we like, you know what? We do be feeding y'all.
Woo!
And y'all disrespectful as fuck.
Let's go.
Yeah, not everybody racist. Not every person in each race is racist. Correct. But it doesn't defeat the point that the people that's representing you, y'all are allowing it. And not only are y'all allowing it, y'all were reposting his video and sharing it and thought it was funny. And now that is thinking and like, damn, we look, we should stand on this. It's not everybody. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
That man took that video down quick, didn't he?
Let's go.
The one that was doing all the hooping and hollering. Oh yeah, go ahead, boycott our businesses. We don't need you. He took that video down quickly, and I do not think it was because he felt remorse about it. Maybe he had a heart. I really think his people in his community came and say, you know what? You're challenging them to something that we cannot afford. Let's be for real. That was the dumbest video he could make. The dumbest video he can make. You're going to challenge Black people to stop funding your business when that's what you built your business off of, the backs of Black people. The liquor stores you come and open, the smoke shops, the nail salons, the hair and beauty supply stores. What the fuck are we talking about? The gas station, the corner stores that y'all set up in the hood. Because white people do not allow y'all to set up y'all's corner stores in their neighborhoods because they don't want a janky corner store. We're the only ones that accept that half rate in the hood. And y'all becoming part of our community, we be with y'all. But then it's moments like this that let us know that people really don't like Black people. Because what the do you mean stop frequenting your business? Who the is going to come into that beauty supply store and buy the lash glue, buy the tracks, buy the bundles, buy the blue magic, buy the rat tail combs, buy the Bobo shoes that y'all be selling? Who's going to buy that other than us?
That's what we talking about. You done messed around and you done bit the hand that fed you. That's what, see, fam, what they done did is that they have disrespected their main source of income. Everybody knows that foundational Black Americans have been the source for these people being funded. That's the reason why they're in our community in the first place. The dominant society placed these people in our community to extract resources away from us and to get their little mascot come-ups. But foundational Black Americans in this generation, we knew the whole time the power was in our hand. Have y'all noticed the way we're moving, the way we're maneuvering, the way we're functioning is exactly how it should have been? The ones that got the power are using the power. See, family, I showed everybody this just the other day, and I'm going to show everybody this again. Look at that right there, family. 90 to 100%. They control these areas in our communities, meaning when we take away all of our money, they simply directly go out of business. Bottom line, you cannot compete, you cannot compare when we got all of that power over you. And we are exhibiting all of that energy, and we're doing it the exceptional way. You cannot stop certified foundational Black Americans in this era. That's why they made all them damn videos trying to get us to think that we ain't got the power. That's why they ran their mouth trying to get us to think we ain't got the power. But now we know we got the power, and our power is being shown by blacking out everything. And that's what it is, fam. It's a 24/7 blackout. One thing I know for certain, y'all, brothers and sisters said it's going to be permanent. Brothers and sisters said anybody can get it. Brothers and sisters said you won't disrespect us. Cyrus Belton, Carmelo Anthony, and every single foundational Black American who's ever been told you buy, you go, gets railroaded, while them other communities that we fought for just sit back and watch. Fam, they don't sit out the atrocities that occur to us. They applaud them or they do them themselves. The disrespect is over. So anybody thinking they're going to disrespect, finding out the hard way. And we pulling out receipts. And the receipts that we pulling out is that every time you come up with a lie, we knocking it down. Every time you babble, we knocking it down. And we pulling that plug out the wall. So they out here now trying to burn down their own businesses, trying to get a little paycheck, trying to get a little come up. And do you know something very, very phenomenal, fam, that Black Americans is standing on? We calling it out ahead of time. Certified salute to all my certified sisters out there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, fam, the sisters been giving them that work. When I'm going down the line and I'm looking at all this stuff, fam, I'm seeing a hell of a lot of certified foundational Black American sisters. And the sisters is out there going, nice try, Jackie. That ain't going to work. Nice try, Mrs. Chow Ming. That ain't going to work. We know what you're trying to do. And that check ain't going to hit. Look at this right here, fam. We already knew they was going to try to burn down their businesses. And we had some for them before they did it. Watch.
Y'all know them people burning down their businesses. The boycott continues. Have a good day.
Let's go.
The Asian community is apparently spreading lies that, since we said we boycotting their businesses, that we said we're going to loot and burn down their stores. And I just want to go ahead and get ahead of this lie. You're not going to find no video where we said no shit like that.
There you go.
Just you doing all that because we don't want to give you our money.
Woo!
The only reason they are spreading these lies and these rumors is because they are about to damage and burn their own stores so that they can file an insurance claim, and then they're going to turn around and blame us.
Bam! Certified salute to my certified sisters. Y'all tell me, is there any lie, any excuse that they can come up with that is going to work? Hell no. Notice how the sister right here was already ready for that BS that Lucy Liu was going to say. She was already ready for that BS that Jackie Chan was going to say. So you better go back to Joe Biden. No, he's 9-3. Shit, he's out of here. You won't see him. Who you going to go to then? Nobody.
Because, they ain't going to just sit there and let their company go out of business and file for bankruptcy and blah, blah, blah. They want to get a payout. They want an insurance payout. So they already just spreading this lie around so they can go ahead and damage and burn their own stores and then commit insurance fraud. Because we have not said that at all. We have no intentions on doing that. I've even seen a video of one of them posted with a brick down there on the ground and nothing else looked touched in the restaurant.
Damn.
You did that shit yourself. They're already getting started. And so the insurance company better do their due diligence and investigation and lock their fucking asses up.
Woo!
Because we ain't said a damn thing about that. Quit lying. And that's even a furthermore reason why we shouldn't take our ass in your business ever again. The Asian community is apparently spreading lies that, since we said...
Damn! Shut them down! Shut them down! Damn! Oh, they thought that was going to hit. They thought that was going to work. Fam, let me tell you something. They thought that they was going to pull a Stop Asian Hate Part 2. Remember just a few years ago when they had 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 7,000-year-old Joe Biden? What is he, 7,000 or 8,000? Y'all help me out with that in the chat. He might be 10,000. Who knows, right? Let's just say when they had fossil fuel Joe Biden in office and they were saying, look what the black folks did. And then they ran and he wrote them that little law. They thought they was going to pull this again. See, every time they get caught in a situation, they run to go get them some protections and they run to the Democrats. But here's the thing, fam. Certified FBA, we ruined and canceled the Democratic plantation. They can't help you because we got rid of them. And then you want to go run and go get you a little hate crime law. But guess what? We done shut down all of those lies and we exposed that that's really Mr. W man who was doing all of that. So that need not apply. So you mean to tell me the two lies that you thought you had, that you was going to try to pull out your foo-foo bag, ain't working? You thought you was going to go deep down into your little nail salon bag and pull it out. You thought you was going to go down to your squirrel soup bag and it ain't going to work. They thought they was going to AAPI us again like they did in 2020. And then they come to find out this ain't 2020. This is the certified FBA era, family. This the blackout, okay? You got your numbers wrong. You thought it was 2020 and you had Joe Biden, but you come to find out this is 24/7 and there's a blackout. You got it tangled and twisted, but leave it up to FBA to straighten it all out. And family, we've been putting it on the line for a long time. See, we've been telling these people that when you come to the United States of America, from here on out, you will wipe your feet at the door. That's how it is. It's the same way in our household, family. Don't nobody come to my house without checking that damn door. Check your energy. My mama got a big ass sign right there in the house that said, check your energy before you come in here. And that's exactly what we telling everybody. Check your energy before you come into this house, because this house is the home of the certified. I know you love them W's. I know you want to go get them surgeries to go fix your eyes so you can go look like Justin Timberlake. I know about what y'all been doing a whole time in your homeland, all of y'all. But let me tell you something. No longer will people come to the United States of America and treat us like we ain't built this damn thing. Everybody who shows up, no matter how the hell you get here, you will show respect to the architects, to the foundationals, to the day ones, to the OGs, and that be us. And I don't give a damn how you feel about it. I'm not interested in your opinion, your babble, your TikTok video. You will respect foundational Black Americans, because you wouldn't be here without foundational Black Americans. And no longer is that just a statement, it's a reality. And you're seeing right now by this blackout, we will shut down your business, we will shut down your community, and we will shut down any lie that you can come up with in your raggedy ass mind. It's all about FBA now, and we're enforcing that. So if you can't get your anti-Blackness in order, then we're going to go ahead and get this 24/7 blackout in order. And we're going to shut you down in the process, because we done pulled out some receipts on these people a long time ago. And family, remember all of that talk? Remember in Centers, y'all? When they were talking about the Mississippi Delta, and you remember all the Asians were coming out talking about, saying, we got a long history of being friends with you guys. We've all worked together. Family, foundational Black Americans knew for the longest amount of time. They never came over here to be next to us. They came over here to be next to the W's. The same way Mr. Latino comes over here to be next to the W's. Remember, y'all, immigration is about coming to America and to get proximity to whiteness. And when you get your proximity to whiteness, you sign your mascot contract to be hateful towards Black Americans. We know this. We've seen this. We called it out. Now, Black Alpha, your certified brother, the #1 activist on the earth, I'm about to show y'all real-time story. Y'all look at the screen right here. These are Asians from the Civil Rights era. Asian migrants in the South. Thoughts on Black Americans after the Civil Rights Movement. Family, I'm about to show you from their own Jackie Chan and Yao Ming mouths that they never liked Black folks. They never wanted to be next to Black folks. And they're doing all this anti-Black racism to get next to white folks. Let Jackie Chan tell you himself.
In the South have such a low social status that you simply can't be seen in public with them and still expect to have any respect. Civil rights movement helped the Chinese to attain certain status among the white world, more or less. Whereas we didn't have anything gained in the Black world because they didn't have nothing for us to step into. Well, you know, we didn't march. Is that what you mean? Why didn't we get out and march? And well, I guess the best answer is that I'm a coward.
Whoa. We didn't march with Black folks? And then he says because he's a coward. I ain't say that, fam. That ain't no stop them hate. That ain't no AAPI. That's what he said. He said that he didn't march with Black Americans because he's a coward. Fam, it's real. The receipts are big as day. We got the receipts on the Summer Jam screen. It's summertime, right? Is it not summertime? Are you not rocking with foundational Black American certified energy? He said he was a coward, so he never marched with Black Americans. We told everybody that. Now the receipts are showing it.
I guess the best answer is that I'm a coward.
I don't think that they will marry Black, my children. Personally, I think that Chinese people tend to you put me on the spot.
She can't answer it. She can't answer it, fam. Now, today, if you fast forward, they got all the answers. We was friends in the civil rights era. We was with y'all. What happened to all that we marched with Black folks in 1965? Where is it at, fam? We going back to 1965 on the Black Alpha Network, and I'm going to show you personally that exactly what we said was true. They were nowhere to be found. That's why none of our grandparents got no stories about marching shoulder to shoulder with Yao Ming. Here you go. Lucy Lou's telling you, I don't think my kids would be with black people. No, because your kids want to be with W's. Because you think you a W and you love a W more than a W loves a W. The days of them telling them fake civil rights, we march with y'all stories is done. The same way it's over with them saying they marched with us with George Floyd. Done.
Marry black, my children. Personally, I think that Chinese people tend to, you put me on the spot.
Blacks in the South have such a low social status that you simply can't be seen in public with them.
Blacks in the South have such a low social standing that you simply cannot be seen with them. One more time, Yao Ming.
That you simply can't be seen in public with them and still expect to have any respect. Civil rights movement helped the Chinese to attain certain status among the white world, more or less. Whereas we didn't have anything gained in the black world because they didn't have nothing for us to step into. Well, you know, we didn't march. Is that what you mean? Why didn't we get out and march? And well, I guess the best answer is that I'm a coward. Best answer is that I'm a coward. Answer is that I'm a coward. I'm a coward. I'm a coward.
There you go. He just sat there and said that he is a coward. And he is the grandfather of somebody like this right here. And certified foundational Black Americans, why that grown-ass man was being a coward back then, we were doing that back then. And that's a baby. So that big old coward couldn't do what that little foundational Black American baby was doing. And certified foundational Black Americans right now, we're doing this. So you can add it all up and you got all the answers that you was looking for. They're cowards and we are riders. There it is. Family, you seen it. You seen it. We done shut it down. See, every time they get into a jam, they tell us we march with y'all. He said he didn't. Matter of fact, not only did he say he didn't, he said he didn't because he's a coward. So you see the difference, y'all? Let me ask a question to everybody in the chat since I got my certifieds. We in here 3.2 thousand deep. Hottest thing in the world. Foundational Black America. Black Alpha Network. You're rocking. Family, how many of your grandparents told you stories about the civil rights era and said that Yao Ming was standing shoulder to shoulder with them? I'm asking the question for my certifieds. And if you are somebody who is old enough, because I got a lot of elderly, much love you with a passion. Did you guys personally see any of these people marching with you? See, we don't have to go back and ask, and we ain't got to go down the line. I can just simply go to my family. And since you guys are my family, because y'all know I love y'all, I'm asking right now, as your certified foundational Black American brother, how many of your parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, or you yourself have stories about your people marching with Yao Ming? Never, 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 not one, never, never, none, never, never, heck no, hell no, never, not one, hell no, hell to the no, never, 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 none, exclamation point, another hell no, another hell no, another hell no, all in caps. There we go. Certified, nope, zero, zip. There you go. Another one, no, with about 5 O's at the end of that. Never, ever, 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 ever. Foundational Black Americans have spoke because they were cowards. And cowards don't march with certifieds. But let me tell you what those cowards do. Those cowards beg us to go ahead and boycott Blackout. And then we, being the riders, we respond to that boycott Blackout by giving them what they need and what they ask for. And now they running and hiding and they scared. And guess what we doing? We laughing and we sitting here right now, 3,000 deep with nothing but certified love and shutting the whole damn game down. We win all the damn time. Let's keep this thing going, baby. Here we go. Furthermore, to the block, to the street, where we from. Let me show y'all exactly what we mean when we say FBA don't play and FBA stand on certified business and there ain't nothing that they can do or say to shake us, family. That's exactly what I mean. Look at this right here, fam. Brothers and sisters know what time it is. And if they think the blackout is going backwards, it's only getting stronger. Watch this.
The psyops they are trying to do right now are not working, bro. I've been seeing so many videos lately of Black people going into these Asian establishment, restaurants, or nail salons and showing that the boycott may be working. There's not no customers. There's not a lot of Black people in these places. And all the comment sections are saying, oh my God, this is racist. This is racist. But So when black people stop shopping somewhere, that's racist. But these same videos show no white people shopping there, no Latino people shopping there, even the Asian people not even shopping there. So how black people stop shopping is racist, but these other races aren't even shopping there at all, but that's not racist. Asian people not even supporting these businesses.
Whoa! Think about that, family. Where's their group economics? Uh-oh. Did we just uncover something, fam, that they don't want to talk about? Let me ask a question. How come they ain't stepped up and did group economics? They should be patronizing their own businesses. Black Alpha's got something to tell you, Yao Ming. You may not want to hear this, Yao Ming, but I'm about to tell you, Yao Ming. You need to pull yourself up by the bootstrap. Pull yourself up by the egg roll strap. How come you don't go in there and pick up the slack because black Americans aren't there? You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself, chicken chow mein. You rather get the money from me, but you can't get it from your own people. Boom.
They're only being supported by black people. So it's not racist for us to stop supporting. We just said, hey guys, we're going to spend our money with black people. We're going to spend our money in the black community. We're going to spend our money with other black people. We're going to spend our money building up black institutions, black businesses, black things that are going to help the black community. Asian people, y'all can still do that. Why the Asian people? Like, think about it. This boycott happened and no Asian people came out and said, actually, since the black community is stepping back from supporting our businesses, we're going to step up. We're going to go to more of these restaurants in the hood to shop at these places. We're going to go to more of these Asian nail salons to go help and support. No Asian people came out and said that. So y'all can't be mad at us for standing on business for our community. Y'all love saying we're unorganized, we're not together, we're not on code, none of that. So we're getting our life together. Y'all got to get your own life together. Y'all over there divided and mad. We not supporting y'all no more. Y'all go fix your own house. Y'all go get your own Asian communities together and support yourselves just like we're trying to do for ourselves.
Let's go, black man. Let's go, black America. We run this. It's on now.
So black people, don't fall for the psyop. Keep not supporting. Keep going to these black businesses. Black businesses, keep posting y'all new flyers, promotions, marketing. Keep advertising. Keep doing this. Guys, remember, give good service. Give good customer service. Try to give deals if you can. And customers, give tips if you can. Be patient, understanding all of this, and give us time. This is not going to fix overnight. And we're going to get there eventually. We got to give it time to work. But keep standing on business. It is working, and they are upset. The amount of bot comments coming at us is increasing, so you know it's working.
There they
the
go.
psyops.
You got to love it, got to love it, got to love it. Man, hey, that brother put it down, right? Hold on. Wait. How come Asians aren't patronizing Asian stores? They're not patronizing Asian restaurants, Asian nail salons. They should be the main ones out there right now. Pull yourself up by the egg roll strap, okay? You need to you buy and you go because you're not buying and you're not going. So damn, you spend all that time telling me you buy, you go. You've been saying that for years, but you ain't buying from each other and you ain't going to each other's stores. You don't love yourself, Jackie Chan, you don't love yourself. Yao Ming, come on now. Lucy, Yao, Jackie, y'all need to start buying and going and helping each other out. Don't worry about certifieds. We gonna be all right. We gonna be good. We better than great. And if you're watching it, it's all playing out in real damn time for you. You see what we talking about when we say, when we stand on business, nothing can stop us. Fam, we standing on business and we can't be stopped. Unstoppable. These people know damn well that they don't have that same camaraderie. See, you got to understand, every single foreigner who comes to America, they don't really rock with themselves. The only thing they have in common is stealing and extracting from Black Americans. That's it. If you remove the stealing and extracting resources from FBA, these people be feuding and fighting left and right. Have you seen their side of TikTok right now, or Twitter or Instagram? Fam, they're clashing left and right, y'all. Left and right. They out there saying, I'm Filipino. I ain't Cambodian. I'm Cambodian. I'm not Vietnamese. I'm Vietnamese. I'm not Korean. I'm Korean, but not South Korean. I'm Japanese, not Chinese. Fam, they feuding and fighting because we took the money away. When foundational Black Americans withdraw, take the money away, black out everything, everybody that relied on us, they start fighting each other. And we over here blacking them out and we riding together shoulder to shoulder. That's what we doing. And let me tell you this, fam. We said anybody can get it, right? We said everybody can get it, right? We said that this is about every single person who's ever came to the United States of America and disrespected us. We gonna cut your lights off. That goes for Mr. Mutombo too. Y'all been seeing all of these tethers running around here, and they talking about some, yes, my brother, black-owned business, my brother. No, no, don't want to be a part of the blackout when you told us you wasn't black until you got to America. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. That's an FBA thing. That is not a Jamaican, a Haitian, or an African thing. So all the people who said me no black, then your ass is yes getting blacked out. Trust me when I tell y'all. Let's go back to the block. Let me show y'all this right here. Certified salute to all of the brothers and sisters, because the brothers and sisters know what it's hitting for. Fam, we shutting down everybody who don't talk the right talk when we talking. Watch.
Yeah, and I just want to clarify, because I think there's been a little bit of confusion about the boycott and ban. Black Americans boycotting and banning Asian businesses does not mean that the African businesses now are going to get some play. No, absolutely not. You are excluded from our blackout. Yeah, because we saw that bullshit y'all was talking when we said we was going to be boycotting the Asian businesses. We ain't fucking with y'all neither. So y'all can miss us with y'all posting these posts about, oh, come to my black-owned business, bitch, you're Jamaican. We can hear it.
Let's go.
You're Nigerian. We can hear it. We can see it. We're not supporting you. We're supporting Black American business, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Can y'all understand? That's it. So, yeah, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear nothing about no Caribbeans or no Liberians or no Ugandans or no Ghanaians or Nigerians posted to talk about, oh, shopping my Black business. We don't care. You ain't even with us on this. So back your ass up. We still boycotting y'all too.
There you go.
Yeah, and I just want to clarify.
Back your ass up. We still boycotting y'all too. Certified salute to that sister right there. Certified salute to all my foundational Black American sisters, brothers. Y'all know how we rock. You thought you was just gonna slide in here, Mr. Mutombo? No, no. You ain't black. You don't want to be black. You from a village. Remember, you Nigerian. You from Zimbabwe. You from the Ivory Coast. You from Senegal. No, you Akon. You Wyclef. You Kodak Black. Y'all wave y'all flag all damn day long, and we gonna go ahead and stand on this blackout, and your flag can get blacked out. How about that one? These folks is really running around here now trying to get it. See, fam, these immigrants come over here, and they always team up together, don't they? They're always talking about, I'm an immigrant. We're all together. Let me tell you something. The Asian immigrant, the African, the Jamaican, the Haitian, all of the African immigrants who come here from all the different areas where they're feuding and fighting family, they all put that aside for immigrant rights. So now we're going to treat them like the immigrants that they want to be. All of y'all are there. What I say, we put all ops in one box. Yes, the hell we do. Y'all are all immigrants and migrants and refugees. Y'all made it clear that foundational Black Americans are something different. Y'all was the first ones to delineate. Let's not get it tangled and twisted. When Black folks was out there trying to make amends with y'all, trying to be cool with y'all, trying to assist y'all, literally going to your countries and helping y'all out, you made it clear that you's not real. You's a Nakata. You's not the real Black person. Remember that, family? Well, okay. Now we're telling everybody, you want to see the real Black people? It's only one. That be us. Y'all are all mops, melanated other people who are not like us. So now we letting them know, since y'all fight for immigrant rights, then don't slide over here to Black-owned business. Because when we say Black-owned business, it's what it is. The real Black-owned business, which is Black American business, and there be no Black without Black American. So, AKA, sit your I'm no Black, me no know what Black is, ass down, and stay over there on the immigrant side of town. Let me show y'all. They got this one that came out, fam. Oh, my goodness. This one right here, I'm going to have to hit the tether alert about 52 times. Family, why is this woman right here trying to act like she's a Black American? Fam, I didn't want to have to go there, Black Americans. My certified 100. I see y'all in the chat tonight. We in here extra deep, family. 3.5 thousand people. I might be setting a record. Family, why does this one right here tell us that she wants to see another Black Wall Street? You ain't seen the first Black Wall Street. You can't see past your forehead. I can't see the sun because of your forehead. I can't see the moon because of your forehead. I can't see a damn thing because of your forehead. You can't see your shadow because of your forehead. Don't play in my face and act like you a Black American. Watch this, brothers and sisters.
Be a genuine blessing to see a Black Wall Street in my lifetime while I'm still alive. And look, I'm not talking total segregation or anything like that. I'm just talking about multiple cities, multiple towns, whatever, where Black businesses are flourishing. And look, it can be independent of bank loans and all of that, because I understand how hard it is for Black businesses to receive funding, especially with, Trump in business and removing all that DEI and whatnot. I get it. It's hard. Honestly, I feel like it would really...
What's hard is your neck and shoulders keeping up that damn head of yours, that bowling ball. Why are you talking about a Black Wall Street? Shouldn't you be talking about a melanated village? Shouldn't you be talking about a striped zebra, a fast cheetah, a big elephant? Because Black Wall Street was in Oklahoma. It was not in the Ivory Coast. Everybody want to be Black now because of our blackout. Fam, the blackout has went mainstream now. They pulling people out the village who now want to be a part of it. I want to black out too, nigga. Nigga, can I black out? I want blackout. What is a blackout? That sounds fun. That sounds tantalizing. I want to see a Black Wall Street. I want to see you get a forehead reduction. But damn it, I'm not on TikTok talking about it. Stop playing with us.
Speak to a rising unity within the Black community.
Here we go.
African community, because in America we're deemed as Black, but
there you go. She just sat there and said an African. She said she wants to see unity amongst Blacks and Africans, but she's trying to say it like she's one of us, though. No. You mean African and African. You damn sure don't mean American.
African community, because in America we're deemed as Black, but Black community, Africans, whatever, I would really love to see a rise in it. And like I said, I'm not talking about total segregation. Y'all can still keep your businesses, but we need more. It would be a genuine...
If you don't get the hell up out of here, I mean, if you don't get the head up out of here, because this only thing you get... She may have done broke the damn tether alert, okay? Damn. Family, everybody want to black out now. See? Y'all see what FBA does, family? Soon as we step into place, soon as we bring our energy, everybody wants to be a part of it. So now Africans, Jamaicans, and Haitians want to be Black all of a sudden, because we got a Black-owned business movement going on because of our 24/7 blackout. In reality, you can't be a part of the foundational Black American blackout because you are getting blacked out. So the people who say they ain't Black, who don't want to be a part of anything Black, want to be a part of the blackout. It don't work that way, Mr. Mutombo. You getting blacked out, therefore you can't be a part of the Black American-owned businesses. Fam, this one done popped out looking like Grace Jones's cousin. And this person is saying, I'm Black too. Watch this.
I'm really grateful for the people who have definitely jumped on supporting small brands or small Black-owned businesses. However, I'm truly disappointed in the ones who don't, just because some of us are from a diaspora. I have never in my life grew up where I've seen people so segregated and so separated, because as a Black community, I feel like we should stand up with each other. But then you want to separate the Blacks from the people who are the immigrants or whatever the case is. There are people here who, by natural rights, can be here in the United States. And I feel like it's very ignorant for people to sit up here and segregate even more, rather than come together as a Black community and support each other. So if you are not here to support...
No. We came together as a foundational Black American lineage. Oh, now they want to get together, family. Now they want to talk about it. Why are they mad that we're coming together as a Black American lineage? We ain't talking about every want-to-be black person on the earth. You're a mop, a melanated other person, so you and the melanated other people need to get together. How come you don't go talk to all your immigrant, migrant, and refugee friends? Y'all talk all of that unity amongst yourself. You wave your flag all damn day long. How come you're not waving it now? No, hell to the no. Go on over there with all your migrants and have a migrant palooza, but you can't come up over here. We doing the FBA thing, the FBA way, the FBA grind, and you can stay outside.
Me, because I am West Indian, there is no shame. I am a legal person here in the United States of America. I have paid my dues. I have paid my taxes. I have done everything that I'm supposed to do. So with that being said, if you are not...
What the hell that got to do with you being black though? Shit, man, they ain't got nothing to do with it. I paid my taxes. I came here illegally. I did, and that still don't make you a black American. She thinks she gonna try to weasel her way into the lineage. Newsflash for all the tethers. There ain't a damn thing you can do that's gonna make you a black American. You ain't a black American. Stay the hell out of foundational black American business.
Not here to be a supportive black person, then keep moving. Because even in my island, we don't behave like this. And it's very heartbreaking to see it. It is heartbreaking to see it. But carry on.
What's up, my people? So I think we got to make this clear here, right? Let me ask my people something real quick. Hey, when we say black owned, do we mean black American owned, right? All right, just making sure. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that the next thing I'm about to say, I'm speaking for us, right? So, tethers. When we say we're looking to spend with black owned businesses, we do not mean African owned. In none of the 54 countries in Africa, Nigerian owned, Liberian owned, we're not talking about that. Okay? We're not talking about Bahamian or Jamaican or Haitian owned. No, that's what those businesses are called. Right? We are looking to spend in black American. Let me just do it like this. If you are the descendant of someone who was reclassified to Negro, we need to spend with you. If you were reclassified on this soil to African American from a different ethnonym to that ethnonym, we need to spend with you. Right? If you are the descendant of a chattel slave, if you are the descendant of an antebellum era slave, if you are a descendant of an 1865 freedman, right? If you are the descendant of a person who had enrollment in the Freedmen's Bureau, in the Freedmen's Bank, right? We need to spend with you. If you are not a black-owned business and we see you advertising to be a black-owned business and we do our due diligence and find that you're not, we will expose you.
Woo!
And you know what comes after that. There should be no more playing with us. We say what we mean and we mean what the fuck we say.
Woo!
Right? We will add your ass straight to this fucking list. If you are a melanated immigrant-owned business, you should have a memorandum of understanding drawn up with us. If we spend with you, that money comes back to our community. It does not go to your home. Right? That's the understanding. Right? Any business standing in our community and that we're spending with, it needs to be transactional. It needs to be mutually beneficial. And if it's not, we don't need to spend with you.
I'm really grateful.
Okay. There they go. Yup. Family. Man, I'm loving the energy. I'm feeling the energy. The flow, the frequency is strong. We got everybody on lockdown because we're on code. Certified foundationals. We're doing our thing, fam. Exceptional. And that's what I'm loving right now. If you notice, we done shut down all of the Jackie Chans and all the Yao Minks. They done for. They out there begging and pleading. They fighting each other, fam. We done started so many civil wars because they want black American money, fam. One of the things that people overlook is when foundational black American presence isn't there, these people have nothing left to do but feud and fight with each other. And that's exactly what we're making these people do. Feud and fight with each other. That's one. We're going to go to two. Part two of that is that when foundational Black Americans black out everybody, that feuding and fighting goes even further to another level. And that's what's happening all across the spectrum. These people thought that they was going to put all that immigrant and all that migrant to the side and want to blend in with blackness. You can't blend in with blackness. So 1, 2, 3. The third one is when we, as FBA, have been fed up and we done had enough. And we say we ain't playing games with these people. Look what we get done. Look what we get done, and it's going on right now, fam. As we sit here and speak, and we in this thing deep, 3.6 thousand. Matter of fact, why we in here, certified salute to the fam. I want everybody who's in here right now to take a second and smash the like button. If you are not subscribed to the Black Alpha Network, subscribe right now. We got the hottest thing going because we are the hottest people. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Make sure that you subscribe. Family, when I tell everybody that we make our own way and we do our own thing, and they have no choice but to follow suit, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby, number one over here, Black Alpha Network, the livest chat in the world. If you're new here, this is the livest chat on the planet Earth. We break all the stories, we roast everybody, and we black them all out. And one of the things, family, that we've been out here blacking out and putting down is these businesses that been trying to get our money, and they don't be serving us real stuff. No. Let me go ahead and put Mr. Mutombo over there on the corner real quick. We're going to get back to him and his forehead in a second. Fam, y'all know what the hell they've been feeding black folks that go up in these places? We really saving lives by you not going to these damn takeout restaurants because people done took their business in there, and you find out they done took animals that came out of a dumpster and put them on the grill. Don't believe me? Watch this, family. The blackout came at the right time. Family, protect yourself because if not, you might be having some squirrel claws or some alley cat ankles. I don't know. You might be having some dog kneecaps. Just be cautious.
Well, get this. One restaurant, 110 violations. And on top of all of that, our cameras caught something disturbing on camera that even still exists in the kitchen now.
In tonight's Dirty Dining, Local 10 investigator Jeff Weinstein tries to get some answers from an owner who doesn't want you to know what inspectors found recently.
I don't know what this is. This is fish on the floor.
We don't know if it was going to be cooked or used for sushi, but we do know it doesn't belong on a filthy, wet, greasy kitchen floor. We are in the kitchen at China Buffet at 11379 Bird Road. Inspectors recently found 110 violations here, and we saw some of the issues still exist.
110 violations? Family, you need a calculator for that.
You have steak on the floor. Can you just take the steak off the floor? That bin of raw meat was very close to that piece of fish we found on the floor. No one could tell us what was in this sink in the dishwashing area. There are 3 full pages of violation after violation. Roaches near a sink and a food prep table, chicken, beef, pork, ham, dumplings, all out of temperature. The dish machine was not sanitizing. Food debris, encrusted materials, mold, grease was found on almost everything from ovens to the soda guns. There was evidence of an employee smoking in a food prep area. There was an objectionable odor in the kitchen. That could be coming from this bathroom that was in the kitchen. It was full of standing water and reeked of sewage. What in the world is going on here? The owner doesn't want to talk about it.
No cameras.
No cameras what? So, first of all, don't touch. First of all, don't touch the camera.
Don't touch the camera.
Talk to my attorney.
Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera.
110 violations.
Well, get this.
110 violations? You can't make that up. This is what we talking about, fam. Oh, no. No, you got to get blacked out. See, let's be honest, y'all. Can we go there? Can we go all the way there? The average black American, we've been boycotting these people for a long time. Haven't we, y'all? We've been knowing about them alley cat ankles, okay, and them dog kneecaps. Let's not play these games, family. We've been seeing all of that. We know exactly what they've been selling. We've been the main ones calling it out. It didn't take no damn Dateline or MSNBC study or breakdown. It didn't take Mr. Mayo to go there with his camera and say, what is that on the floor, and grease and all that crud. We didn't have to do all that. We've been saying that to each other for a long time. We've been saying, I don't eat there. Every time somebody said, oh boy, I done went up in there, dog, got me some noodles, there was always a foundational Black American that said, nah, dog, that ain't soy sauce. No. I don't know what that is, family. That ain't an egg roll. Nope. You better put that back. What somebody said, plastic noodles? Nah, we've been saying that for a long time. So foundationals have been known that these individuals have been feeding folks stuff straight out the damn dumpster. You literally have photos and videos of them putting a damn cat in a damn blanket and then walking them indoors. That ain't the only one, though. More and more stuff came out. I just showed y'all the Mayo inspection, okay? That was the Mayo inspection. Let me show y'all when some of the brothers went up in there and what they were seeing. But before I show you that, y'all remember this just from a few months ago? How many of y'all remember this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. 350 squirrels were found in a cooler in a Chinese restaurant in New York.
Damn.
I said 350 squirrels was found in a cooler, okay, in a Chinese restaurant in New York. And a lot of people in the comments, because I go to them comments, I get deep down in them comments, they have had squirrel before. And that's your business. If you want to eat a squirrel, a snake, a dog, a cat, that's your business. But when people go to a Chinese restaurant and order food and they order some chicken, they expect chicken. But I've been saying this about these Chinese people. Lay off of it a little while. Maybe go to the grocery store and maybe make your own Chinese food. You can do the same thing that they are doing. It'll taste just as good. Okay? Because you can't tell me, I think a lot of us, especially back in the day, when the Chinese restaurants came in strong, they wasn't feeding us something that they didn't have no business of feeding us.
See, we been known, fam, and y'all ain't lying. Chippendale? How you gonna do that to the Rescue Rangers, man? I used to watch that as a kid. Damn, I didn't know. I thought Chippendale retired, fam. I didn't know they ended up in somebody's box. I didn't know you put them on the damn buffet line. How you gonna do that to Chippendale? All they wanted to do was just be some Rescue Rangers and save some folk. Okay, they didn't want to get snatched up by Lucy Liu and thrown in some damn grease. Damn, you could do better than that. But that's how it is.
You know what I'm saying? But this is wrong. Now, you can go look up this story.
No.
Oh my God.
Stop, hold up, freeze. We're going to have to talk about that for a second, family, because Chippendale deserves better than that, okay? But that's two. So I showed you the first one with Mr. Mayo in his report. Then you see the 35 squirrels out there. And now let me show y'all what this brother done uncaptured and done pulled up. Fam, hold your breath with this one. This right here is exactly why the blackout is saving lives.
With the rice, there was just some rice in here?
Yeah.
All right, that's a little dirty.
The cooking.
Cocaine?
Put for here.
You said cocaine?
Just put for here, the morning.
Okay, wait a minute, because you just cross-contaminated, sir. This is seafood, that's meat.
This shrimp, this is beef.
Okay, so that's shrimp and that's beef, and you just use that to touch that, sir.
The beef spot, the veggie.
Okay, veggie. Okay, you just touched it just like you touch. Okay, you touch it a lot. Hold on, is that a rat?
What's that?
Hold on.
Let me see.
So nobody was wearing gloves in here. Okay. All right. Shit. Okay. That's a roach. But excuse my language, but that's a roach.
Oh no, the roach. We do a control monthly by the commercial. I can give you there.
What?
Whoa. What the hell did he just say? He said that's a roach. He said, a roach. What? He didn't even answer the question. Even though Buddy's like, what the hell are you talking about? He done dodged that whole damn roach question. He said there's a roach. Fam, can somebody translate what the hell y'all mean just said about this roach? Hold up.
Shit, okay. That's a roach, but excuse my language, but that's a roach.
Oh no. The roach, we do a control monthly by the commercial. I can give you there.
What?
What the hell did he just say? If you got roaches, just say it. If you like roaches, just say it. If there's roaches in the noodles, just say it. Fam, I have no godly idea what the hell that man said. I know he admitted to it. He said, oh yeah, the roaches. We do the polyhedra. What?
But that's a roach.
Oh no. The roach, we do a control monthly by the commercial. I can give you there.
What? What the hell? This meat? Yo,
What? Why you got the meat on the floor though? This right here is terrible. He did.
What the hell? What is that? Fam, look at the floor. Look at the floor. All my Black Americans, if you still watch this and you still go patronize those restaurants, you get what you deserve. We don't want you. Get the hell out of here. Fam, no foundational Black American who gives a damn about themselves would ever participate in a place where the floor looks like that. Fam, if that's the damn floor, what the hell the dumpster look like? Stop playing with us.
This is completely unacceptable. A worm, a fucking roach. Yo, all right.
Look here.
Okay, what is? Oh, what the fuck? Hell no, I'm gone, nigga. A roach just fell out and I see the shit. Okay, what is? Oh, what the fuck? Hell no, I'm gone, nigga. A roach just fell out and I see the shit. Nigga, I'm gone. Get out of my way. Move. I'm out of here. Gloves on. You ain't. Y'all don't put gloves on. Nobody puts gloves on back here. Put the rice in. Was just some rice in here.
Damn. I gotta slow it down, family. Y'all know how we do Blackout for slow down.
Oh, what the fuck? Hell no, I'm gone. Nigga, a roach just fell out and I see the shit. I'm gone. Get out of my way. Move. I'm out.
Damn. Family, y'all see what we talking about? That is it. No, Blackout came right in time, family. Blackout came right in time. I thought Chip and Dale was bad. I thought Garfield was bad or Felix was bad, okay? The damn Joe's apartment, okay, with the roaches. Okay, if that is in the food and on the floor, then you can go ahead and have that. I don't want nothing, fam. I will go somewhere else to spend my money before I'm going to go spend it where the damn roaches is flying all across the damn kitchen, all right? If the roaches got wings and they flying right above your damn chicken chow mein, then you, the chicken chow mein, the roach, and the damn flies, and the guy who can't talk, y'all can all go live happily egg roll ever after, and I'm going to be certified, and I'm going to be blacking out. There it is. Fam, this is what we're talking about. The blackout came at the right time because we've been knowing these things. Remember, y'all, everything that we're doing today, we've been known for years. It's always been certified foundational Black Americans who are correct. We've been known that these people come to our communities with that poison, with that toxic energy. We've been known that these people target us. We've been known these people want to be W's. We've been known that these people have nothing but vitriol for us. So what we do, fam, we did what players do. We took our money, took it back, sat on our dollars, and now we circulating the money throughout our own community. That right there is what you call a boss move, family, and we the boss of all bosses. You got to love this era. All we've done is take what foundational Black Americans already had, and then we turned up the volume. And when we turn up the volume, we've been turning up the heat on all of these people. And family, they can't operate in an environment where foundational Black Americans is shutting them down. They can't operate in an environment where foundational Black Americans ain't letting them get off. They can't operate in an environment where foundational Black Americans control our own destiny and do what the hell we want to do. That's the environment that I love because that's the environment that certified foundational Black Americans have created. It's always good, fam, to live in your own space, doing your own thing with your own brothers and sisters. And family, when I say our own brothers and sisters, that's exactly what I mean, our own brothers and sisters. And we ain't playing games with nobody. And if you notice, fam, out here in these streets, Black Americans are standing on 10 and they letting the world know, if you ain't FBA, I don't know you. Watch this right here. This sister made it very clear. If you ain't us, keep it moving.
Can anyone explain to me what the issue is with Black Americans wanting to specify if Black-owned businesses are Black American-owned, Caribbean-owned, or African-owned? I just think it's very telling to see how others in the diaspora are reacting to us simply wanting to specify what a Black American business is. Like, I just don't get it. Forever, if you've ever met anybody from the Caribbean or anybody from a country in Africa, they have so much pride in where they come from, and they should. That being said, if you have ever witnessed how much pride they have in their homelands, you would also know that they get extremely offended when you suggest that they're Black. So with that being said, y'all will not try to make Black Americans feel bad for wanting to specify who's who. Because honestly, the way y'all are reacting in these comment sections, it's given that y'all kind of acting like the Asian community. Everybody wants to profit from us while still being hateful towards us. It's not going to happen. Can anyone...
So I got a question to what that sister just presented. Foundational Black Americans. How many of you guys right now, I'm going to go ahead and take a little poll. How many of y'all right now feel shamed by the Asians getting upset and crying and saying that we don't want to spend with them? How many of y'all are feeling shamed by all the Africans that are wanting to be Black owned all of a sudden, but we tell them you ain't Black? Are any of my brothers and sisters right now feeling shamed by that? Are any of my brothers and sisters going to say, you know, they got a point, we're going to stop? Or are my foundational Black Americans hitting them with the F you, we don't give a damn, we going to continue to black you out? Because y'all is going to see the power of the Black American dollar. I believe the power, the Black American dollar, we ain't shamed, and y'all can kick rocks is what's winning right now. And again, nope, hell no, hell no, hell no. You know how I read that? I read on code, on code, on code, on code, on code. Somebody said, I don't give a F. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, they can't shake us, they can't move us, they can't stop us. And even when they get extra slick and extra, you know, funny style with the cosplaying, how many of y'all seen that video where the African girl from Nigeria is trying to make it look like she's with a Black-owned business, and then that sister calls up and checks her on the phone? How many of y'all seen that? Okay, so they know that we have a Black-owned business movement, because let me tell y'all something, fam. You have the Blackout boycott. That is one half of it. But the other side, the flip side, is foundational Black Americans prioritizing foundational Black American businesses. Fam, how many times have you heard the term Black owned ever since the Cyrus Belton case came back? You've heard it a million times. Again, we took that negative, turned it into a positive. What we did is we responded by getting on code. Fam, we didn't do what Black folks was doing back in the day, where they cry, they get upset, and they say, where's Obama? And then they repeat that again. What we did, we said Black-owned business. We responded to the Carmelo Anthony situation with getting our law game up and our warrior game up. We respond to the Cyrus Belton situation by getting our Black-owned business game up and our Blackout business game up. See what we just did? You see? So family, this Nigerian is running around here trying to say Black-owned business, trying to weasel in to our Blackout. Man, a sister called in and the sister said, where you from? Where your family from, Mrs. Lumbumba? And she said, I'm Black-owned. Yes, I am. She said, Black-owned who? She said, Nigeria. And the sister said, that ain't Black-owned. And then the Nigerian started shaking, twitching, and running. And the sister gave her that work. And you about to hear it. Watch this right here, fam. This is what happens when certifieds and the regulators mount up.
Crystal Pen, and I'm calling for the cleaning services.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. Hello?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Hello?
Yes, I seen your video on TikTok for the cleaning services, supporting Black American businesses. Or are you Black American?
Yes, I am.
With the last name?
Yes, I'm Nigerian, but I do classify myself as African.
Right, but
you Nigerian, that means you ain't no Black American. What you mean I'm Nigerian, but I classify myself? Fam, the days of these people trying to play with classifications is over. There's only one classification for Black, and that's foundational Black American. Get a sister.
Nigerian, but I do classify myself as African.
Right, but you Nigerian classifying yourself as African American?
So when you go to your job, when you apply for a job, they ask you for your race.
Right, but
Nigerian on there.
Yeah, right.
So,
if Nigerian is not on there, you pick other. African American is for Black Americans.
Woo!
Okay, so,
and I thought you was a Black American.
Okay, so what's your question again?
Well, I thought you was, because your business, you were saying that you are a Black support Black businesses, and we're supporting Black businesses down here in Houston, but we're supporting Black American businesses because, for one, the Asian man unallowed a Black American. Carmelo Anthony is a Black American. That's the whole point of the movement.
Yes.
Right. It has nothing to do with Nigerians. And you should be saying that you're Nigerian, not Black or African American, because you're not Black or African American. You're Nigerian. And you should be more specific about that in your videos, because that's false advertisement.
On my video?
Yeah, in your video, you said you was like, support Black businesses. So when you say that in America, we thinking you saying support Black Americans. You should say support. I'm a Nigerian, and this is a Nigerian business.
Video, I did not say support Black business.
You said this is my Black. You said support a Black business.
About what my business provides.
The sister got her stuttering. That FBA sister got this Friedman forehead stuttering.
I did not say support Black business.
You said this is my Black. You said support a Black business.
About what my business provides. Now in the comments,
right, it say you say support a Black business.
Okay.
Okay, but why are you not letting people know?
Trying to justify if my business was Black or white.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure that this is a Black American business. Crystal Pen, and I'm calling for the cleanest.
Stop, fam, right there. Cypress, Houston area. Anybody know this person right there? Shut her down. She got to get shut down. False advertisement. You lineage, false advertising, and you going to have to get that certified foundational Black American real to life blackout. That's what it is, fam. Oh, no. Nice try. Shout out to that sister right there. Made it a point to pick up that phone and make that damn call. That's how you handle it right there. That sister called in and was like, That's lineage false advertising. Y'all see how these people, they slick. You know what I'm saying? They think they really getting all family, but foundational Black Americans is exposing them. Okay, first off, that forehead was messing up everybody's signal. The Wi-Fi was twisted and tangled, fam. I heard the satellite feed was cut off. You could already see right then and there that this ain't no foundational Black American, but she thought she was going to try to get it. Ain't it funny? Now, when we start talking about prioritizing Black-owned businesses, now all the Africans, the Jamaicans, and the Haitians want to be Black now. You want to be Black. No, no, no. You are a melanated other person, a mop. And you can start by getting a mop and cleaning up that dusty-ass homeland you got right now, because you can't come to ours. This blackout is about foundational Black Americans. That is it. That is all. You need not apply. Reject your deposit. Access denied. This is about us prioritizing our communities. You ain't going to put Black-owned on something and think that we're going to go up in there. No, we're going to go ahead and put Tether-owned on it. You can put Black all you want, but we're going to pull up, we're going to erase it, we're going to tear it down, and we're going to replace it with a big-ass Tether sign, because use a tether. And that right there is what tethers do. Tethers think they slick, and I love the way that sister called in and checked that, put an end to it. And family, when I tell you they think they slick, how come they think that they can hide them goddamn Friedman foreheads, man? Okay, the tether hairline, the tether jawline, you can't hide those things. And do y'all know now tethers are trying to get out of work? Yes, tethers are trying to get out of work, y'all. And they're saying there's a new boycott. I'm not lying. Now you got tethers who are saying there's a new boycott. This ain't one that we agreed to. This ain't one we've even ever heard of. They're saying that nobody was supposed to go to work yesterday. No lie. Tether said that there was supposed to be no work. So tethers are trying to use our foundational Black American blackout boycott as a means for them not to go to work. Family, look at this damn forehead. And this forehead is trying to tell us that it's a new boycott. Who the hell heard of this boycott? Who the hell heard of this guy? And who the hell does he think he's talking to?
Just letting all my people know about the new boycott that goes into effect June the 15th, Monday, June the 15th. As of June the 15th, Monday, we will not be showing up to work.
What?
Oh, y'all been complaining, crying about your jobs. You got what you wanted. Now we got a boycott. We are across the whole United States. We will not be showing up to work tomorrow. So, hey.
Why he think he hiding that damn head? Fam, that look like when you leave a box of Milk Duds in the car and they start to melt together. He looked like he got about 5 melted Milk Dud heads on top of that damn neck. We know damn well your origin, okay? Your circumference of your noggin is telling me you straight from the Nile River. You better get the hell out of here. If you don't want to go to work, you might as well just say it, Mr. Mutombo. But don't come here trying to hijack our blackout because your ass don't want to go get money.
Hey, do what you need to do tonight. Sleep late, go out, have you some fun, sleep in tomorrow. Because we will not be going into work tomorrow. We're sick and tired of it. And you know what? That's it. We just gonna have to deal with the consequences.
Shit.
We're tired of it. All y'all be on TikTok making all these videos complaining about this and that. Well, here you go. No work tomorrow. We boycotting. So, hey, there it is. Just letting all my...
Shit, all your what?
Letting all my people know.
He was trying to say Black American, then he stopped. He's all my people. Nah, yeah, your people on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Letting all my people know about the new boycott that goes into effect June the 15th, Monday.
Yeah, and guarantee your ass was fired by June the 16th. Okay, get the hell up out of here. If you don't get the hell up out of here with that one, you don't want to go work, just say it. You lazy tether. These damn tethers lazy as hell. Y'all notice this, fam? All these people come over here to the United States of America, and then they try to use these like racial tropes against us about being lazy and all these things. But if you're looking right now, this blackout is exposing that they're really lazy, that they need to pull themselves up by the chicken chow mein strap, by the egg roll strap, by the fufu strap, by the jollof strap, by the goat milk strap. Y'all get real damn lazy when you can't hustle cosplay foundational Black Americans. Certifies we out here putting in work. Who's really lazy right now? Foundational Black Americans all across this United States of America that we own because we built. We out here in them streets and it's hot as hell outside. And we standing on 10, shoulder to shoulder. We going to all these different stores exposing you. We putting in work right now. Y'all, on the other hand, don't got no work right now. You're sitting in your shop. You're waiting for that damn door to open. We ain't walking through. You're running to TikTok. You're sitting down. You're coming up with fake boycotts that ain't moving nobody. You need to pull yourself up by your own damn strap and wonder why when foundational Black Americans boycott and black your ass out, you become a very lazy immigrant. You become a very lazy refugee, tether, migrant. So I'm telling you, as a certified foundational Black American who stands on business, stands on 10, you need to get your damn life together, get your act together, because foundational Black Americans will ship you up, pack you up, and send your ass up out of here. That's what we doing because we number one, because we said so. Let me show y'all this right here, fam. This ain't the end of this game. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what we've been saying, and y'all know exactly what we've been doing. They told FBA to boycott them. They challenged FBA to boycott them. And family, they finding out the hard way. That is certified foundationals. We locking the door on everybody and we running the yard. And nobody can come in here. See, the most beautiful thing about this is, family, they challenged us. They dared us. They disrespected us. And now we stepped up to the plate and said, who want what? Not you. Who want to talk? Not you. Who runs the yard? Us. And everybody is just happening to see it because in the spirit of Tupac Shakur and his birthday, family, it's all eyes on FBA. Look at this right here, fam. Go ahead and get real with FBA and we're going to let you know.
Black community. And when we say Black, we
the term foundational Black American, but I am going to use it for the remainder of this video just to not have any confusion. But the foundational Black Americans saying that they're only going to be supporting other foundational Black Americans in the boycott, you guys sound so fucking stupid. The whole fucking point of the boycott, you fucking nimrods, is supporting other Black people. No matter if it's somebody from fucking Zimbabwe or Jamaica or Toronto, it doesn't matter. If they're Black, they're fucking Black. It's about supporting people that look like you and go somewhere that values you and treat you like a person in safety, of course. So why on God's green earth am I saying my people talking about some, oh no, we're only supporting foundational Black people? What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all always do this dumb weird shit. And it makes me mad, like, bitch, you're embarrassing me. And while I'm talking about the boycott, I don't know why people are trying to make this like a racist thing, because it's not. This is simply about shopping somewhere where we aren't being racially profiled. And if Asian people can't stop doing that, okay, then we aren't going to shop there. It's really just that simple.
With all due disrespect, fuck no. This blackout is about putting
black dollars back into the black community. And when we say black, we absolutely mean Black American. And yes, they might not racially profile us, but they certainly do ethnically profile us. Also, when they create businesses, they don't put black. They put Jamaican, they put African, they put Haitian, Trinidadian, whatever they may be in the title of their business. And right now, they are being opportunist and trying to take advantage of this wealth transfer in this blackout and call their businesses Black-owned businesses, when we know that Black-owned has always meant Black American, and Black has always meant Black American. So fuck all the shit you talking about. You can support them, that's fine, but collectively, we have an understanding that this is about the Black American dollar, the Black American identity, Black community. And when we say Black,
the Black American, everybody else need not apply. And here's the thing, fam. I think that they thought that we was going to tell them twice. Let me tell y'all, right now, everybody is getting their reckoning. All of the cosplayers, all the mops, all the fleers, they all getting their reckoning. Now they're seeing this and going, hold up, wait a minute. Them foundational Black Americans are really shutting it down. See, fam, they didn't want us to boycott, to blackout, to do this wealth transfer. This is the number one thing that made all of them petrified. That's why they immediately ran to the internet. I'm talking about all these different races, nationalities, and groups. They all ran to the internet to try to get us to stop doing what we're doing. And then when they seen that we were doing it, they tried to get us to slow down. Now they finding out we ain't stopped, we ain't slowed down, we're going even faster. Pedal to the floor, y'all. All gas, no brakes. It's only getting bigger, it's only getting stronger, and more FBA's getting on code. Fam, I'm seeing foundational Black Americans all across the United States of America. I'm seeing all walks of life. You've seen how many sisters is regulating. Sisters is running up in them spots. They making phone calls. If that forehead is funny style, we letting you know you ain't Black owned. If you got squirrels in your noodle soup, we letting you know that your ass ain't getting no money. If you're pulling up disrespecting, we letting you know we will black your ass out, shut your ass down, and we gonna keep it trucking. Right now, this is going down as the strongest Black American blackout boycott wealth transfer of all damn time. And it's brought to you by us. And that's why everybody who ain't us is afraid. Fam, you can talk about protesting. You can talk about marching. You can have a great time doing all of that. But what talks is money. money. That is what it's all about. And then let me tell you this, family. Let me tell you why they're extra afraid. One, we're on code. We're standing together. Two, we shutting them down, exposing them. And three, if they're seeing what we're doing by getting on the same page and on code and one accord with a boycott, fam, this is showing them what's going to happen when we get our reparations checked. Fam, first come the boycott, and then comes the foundational Black American dollar circulating in our community. And third time is the charm is reparations. This is a practice run for reparations. And we're seeing everybody who ain't standing on business with this, them gonna be the folks who ain't gonna stand on business with reparations. And we as foundational Black Americans gonna naturally grab their ass up, throw their ass out, and count the bag. If you feel me, let's go. I got even more for you, fam. And when I tell everybody that we are out here really genuinely holding it down, fam, Black Americans ain't playing in these streets. You gonna find out one way or another effing with us. I'm gonna tell you that today. You gonna find out one way or another. And fam, they so damn scared, they can't hide. Look at this right here, fam. This is a prime example of what we mean when we say that can nothing stop us when we move together as one. And fam, I'm loving the energy, the vibration, the frequency, because it gets stronger every second. Go ahead and talk that we ain't gonna do this. And we're gonna let the world know, don't nothing move without us, y'all. Nothing moves without us. There'd be no USA without FBA.
And you gonna boycott while being on an app is insane to me.
See, this is what we mean when we say everybody ain't gonna go and can't go, nor do we want Black Americans like this lady to come with us. Ma'am, you don't know our people, because if you did, you know that every crack and crevice of everything you do via apps in the internet was either created by Black Americans or co-created by us. But don't worry, that's why I'm here to teach people like you and your bogus gotchas. Because guess what? Without Dr. James E. West, you wouldn't be able to record audio for your videos. He's the one who co-invented the fall electric microphone, which is used in 90% of our microphones today, including the one inside your phone. Without Dr. Mark Dean, your phone's internal components wouldn't even be able to talk to each other. He co-invented the IBM personal computer and the architecture that allows hardware components to communicate with a central processor. Without Jesse Russell, your phone wouldn't even have a digital cell signal. He invented the digital cellular base station, taking mobile phones out of cars and making modern mobile networks possible. Without Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, the internet wouldn't be fast enough to host video platforms. Her foundational research in optical physics paved the way for the invention of fiber optic cables. Without Dr. Marion Croak, you would be able to stream video and audio over the internet. She pioneered VoIP, which is the underlying tech for all digital multimedia streaming and live feeds. Without Dr. Mark Hanna, your phone wouldn't be able to render smooth video and graphic filters. He's the one who designed the advanced 3D graphics chips that laid the groundwork for modern mobile video processing. Without Dr. Clarence Skip Ellis, millions of people wouldn't be able to interact on the same app at the same time. He pioneered operational transformation, the system logic that allows simultaneous real-time user interaction across a network without the system crashing. Do you understand?
And you gonna boycott while being on an app.
Damn, the brother went down the line and he said it clear, foundational.
That's why I'm here to teach people like you and your bogus gotchas. Because guess what? Without Dr. James E. West, you wouldn't be able to record audio for your videos. He's the one who co-invented the fall electric microphone, which is used in 90% of our microphones today, including the one inside your phone. Without Dr. Mark Dean, your phone's internal components wouldn't even be able to talk to each other. He co-invented the IBM personal computer and the architecture that allows hardware components to communicate with a central processor. Without Jesse Russell, your phone wouldn't even have a digital cell signal. He invented the digital cellular base station, taking mobile phones out of cars and making modern mobile networks possible. Without Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, the internet wouldn't be fast enough to host video platforms. Her foundational research in optical physics paved the way for the invention of fiber optic cables.
Damn, foundational. I love how you slid that in there too, fam. That's foundational. That's what it's all about, right? Damn right it is. Everything we do, foundational. Black Americans, foundational inventions, foundational everything. That is how we move, and that is why we've been dominating. So we, again, is getting rid of everybody. See, fam, let me tell you like this. I seen somebody the other day, and they was talking about not everybody's going to make it. Not everybody can come. And I'm on record saying, shit, we established that 15 damn years ago. Who still say that? Family, it's clear. We don't want nobody to come if they ain't certified. Anybody who can't stop doing what they doing that's off code, we don't want them over here with the on code because they ain't qualified for it, fam. It's all about certified. Certified, we rolling. Everybody else left behind. We ain't slowing down for nothing. The reason why we're dominating so strong right now, we got everybody against the ropes, y'all. That's because foundational Black Americans, we ain't waiting for everybody to get on board. The real ones is already here. The riders is already here. The thorough brothers and sisters are already here. Nobody had to make a phone call. Nobody had to write a letter. Nobody had to send out a kite. You knew what needed to be done. You understood the assignment, the objective, and now we blacking them all out. This is why this is an organic from the streets movement, fam. This is an organic from the streets movement where FBA done stood up and we said no more. Because, family, we won't go wait for another Cyrus Belton. We won't go wait for another Carmelo Anthony, another Latasha Harlins. This should have been done way back then. But guess what? We here now. And, family, we here stronger than ever. So this is why the blackout is shutting everything down. And this is why we are on the forefront of making it happen. And family, when I tell y'all we're making it happen, a lot of people are getting something that we call over here on the Blackout for Network, ABK. And if you know what ABK means, please in the chat, enlighten a lot of the new riders, family, because we get more new people every day with this regulator movement that we got right here on the Blackout for Network. If you know what ABK is, please enlighten everybody what that is, because ABK is going all the way across the nation. I told everybody that ABK was coming. I told everybody it was going to be here, and I told everybody there's no jurisdiction for ABK. They know what it is. Anti-Black karma. And family, just think about it. This time last year, were there not plantations burning down? Were there not trees falling on top of monuments from the Confederacy? Family, were there not a bunch of people that thought they was going to go for a swim in Lake Lanier and they was getting snatched up. Fam, Lake Lanier popping off right now. Look at all the anti-Black karma. Look at all the foundational Black American frequencies that are going throughout the universe right now, y'all. Everywhere you turn around, everybody who's ever disrespected us is getting that work. Ricky Chow Main's community is paying for Ricky Chow Main and his son disrespecting, harming our young foundational Black American brother. Yes, the hell it is. And now you're seeing a lot of them folks that ran to the internet and dared us to go ahead and protest. Now their own family members is losing business and they fighting their own family members. And there was one person that thought that they was going to run their mouth disrespect, and people done pulled out this individual's paperwork to the point where now this individual has pulled back their social media accounts and went into complete egg roll hiding. She is in the Chicken Chow Mein Protection Program. Y'all remember this lady right here? Y'all remember her? Remember she made that little video when she was saying, I'm talking to y'all Black folks. It's funny how everybody who was talking to y'all Black folks a week ago, now their ass is, I'm sorry, please don't black me out. I please don't. It's funny how all that tough talk done went away. Fam, shout out to the great Torian Reigns Reloaded. Shout out to my brother, because Torian Reigns broke this down, and watch how he exposed her. Shout out.
You know, there's an age-old saying, every projection is a confession. So some of y'all, or a lot of y'all on here, and probably social media at large, are aware of this woman right here who went on this rant, you know, going at Cyrus Belton and his family, you know, and the whole Rick Chow case and everything like that, and all the nasty things that she had to say. Well, the social media sleuths, probably on the Black side of social media, did some digging. And they found out that this woman has a very interesting past where she should not have been opening up her mouth to talk about Black people at all. So,
y'all go subscribe to my brother Torian Reigns. Let's go.
Let's read this caption. The Asian woman who went viral for calling Black people criminals for defending Cyrus deleted her account after people found out she got arrested for fraud, grand theft auto, and filed for bankruptcy in the past. Tried to change her name to Monica to avoid embarrassment. And as you can see by the screenshots, they have her information, you know, her race, you know, hair, eyes, and all that thing. But look what's circled in red. Arrested for theft and grand theft. Arrest date March 18th, 2009. And they said she also used to be an apartment manager in Stockton. They said she was arrested for embezzlement and, you know, not paying, you know, taking the tenant's money. And it's also some other things that's going on over here as well. Like, literally, the woman is a straight up criminal, and she got the nerve to talk about Black people need to deal with their kids. Black people need to wrangle in their kids and stop doing this and stop doing that. This is why I always tell Black people too, stop doing that respectability politics thing. Stop thinking that you got to tap dance and lower yourself to try to appear normal to a lot of these individuals so you don't come off as being a quote unquote criminal. Because meanwhile, this woman right here did all that finger wagging and did all that cussing and all that anti-Black talk on that video. Tried to get it restored when people got it taken down, and then people dug this up about her, and now she's just basically disappeared from social media. Go figure.
Woo!
You know, there's a
she in the egg roll protection program. How them egg rolls treating you? You in the egg roll protection program? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The egg roll protection program. So, family, that ABK that came and got her, and it only went on for about 5 days. Fam, these folks ain't even making a whole damn week. You ain't even get to the weekend with your FBA hating. There be no USA without FBA, and if you mess with FBA, you gonna get your ABK, anti-Black karma, and it'll get you. So she's hiding right now, the same way the other guy who started all this is hiding right now. And we out here in the open, family, doing what we do, how we do it, doing it like we used to it. I love this energy, family, and it don't stop right there. It gets stronger and stronger, and it gets more and more impactful because I told everybody, family, this is pull-up summer, ain't it? Is this not pull-up summer, family? Fam, we've been pulling up everywhere you turn around. Every time you look, there's a foundational Black American pulling up, getting straight to business and letting these people know we ain't playing no games with you. Fam, grandma out here pulling up. You better get on it. Fam, if I can see grandma pulling up, then you know you better get off your shoulders. We are fully represented all across the nation, and we doing it the way we want to. This will go down as the strongest generation ever. Why? Because this is not a generation based on age. This is a generation based on, are you here? Are you on code? Good. Got them. And we want to send a shout out to everybody who got us started. See, fam, they thought that they was going to start something that worked for them, and then they found out they got the wrong lineage started. And we here. And this is why, brothers and sisters out here in the world today, we saying shout out to the people who doubted us. Now you going to have to feel us. Watch.
To the Asian man who challenged all black people to boycott all Asian businesses, I'd like to say thank you. We haven't seen a level of unity and camaraderie this large since probably George Floyd. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if black people would have ever gotten to this point where we all unified on one singular movement this way. Like, it is powerful. The Asian people are starting to feel the effects of what you have done. This is impacting your people more than it's impacting my people. We are uniting against this. You have destroyed Asian businesses. That's you. You did that. And I'd like to thank you for getting my people to work together on something like this. This means the world to me. And to the Asian people who are hurting because of the decisions and the words that this person has said, you know who to come for. He did this to you, not us. He said, we don't want you guys. So we said, okay. To the Asian man who challenged all black.
Now, let me point out something for the family to see. They quickly start copping pleas. Is Texas in the building tonight? Fam, if Texas is in the building, I need y'all to stand on up, and I need y'all to let me know something. Because down in Texas, a lot of these people is trying to make deals with y'all. Watch.
Hey Houston, this is Francis with Chow Belton Nail Spa. I want to take this opportunity to discuss two different topics. First is, today marks exactly 1 year ago when we decided to open Chow Belton Nail Spa, and we want to thank everyone from the bottom of our heart for allowing us the opportunity to serve you guys. Second is, we want to take this moment to address a situation that's been going around. We've been in business for about a year now, and like any new business, we're going to have our ups and our downs. We're still learning every single day. And with that said, mistakes sometimes do happen. Recently, we had a checkout error on our end, and I understand how that could be frustrating.
Don't make no damn errors. I made that error. There was a mistake I made. I don't know what happened. Say what it is, Chow man. Say what it is. Y'all made a mistake by getting this damn lineage started. That's what it really is. Look at him out here, fam, trying to sound all damn deep-witted and all, universal. Nah, you done made a mistake, all right. All y'all did.
Every single day. And with that said, mistakes sometimes do happen. Recently, we had a checkout error on our end, and I understand how that could be frustrating. So I want to use this opportunity to give you my sincere apology. I take full responsibility for this because I didn't have the proper protocol and procedure for my staff to handle the situation. And I also understand that it's not just about the money, it's about how we handle the situation, and it wasn't done properly. I'm already putting better systems and procedures in place to make sure that this doesn't happen again. I have reached out to the customer to fully compensate her for her troubles. I truly believe that growth comes from learning from our...
Get your ass whooped. Say what it is. I truly believe growth comes from getting my ass whooped by FDA. I thought FDA was going to play, found out this is a new day. I thought that they wasn't going to get on code. I told them, you buy, you go. Now ain't shit getting sold, and I'm going to be living in the cold. You damn right. It's going to be a hot summer and a cold winter, family. You know what it is. Look at them. Fam, does this look like the same face that they was making on them videos where they was begging us? Does this look like the same face? This looks like the, I'm sorry, please don't black me out. I told y'all, by the end of this summer, everybody's going to be saying, please don't black us out. But it don't matter. You getting blacked out.
our mistakes and that we have to better ourselves moving forward. And that's what I'm committed to do moving forward. We appreciate everyone that has supported us this past year, and we truly appreciate anyone that's going to continue to support us. We're going to continue to work hard and give every one of our customers the best experience every time they walk into our salon. My wife and I are truly grateful for the opportunity, and we do not take anything for granted. And we truly hope to see everyone again soon. We love you, Houston. Hey, Houston, this is Francis with
Hey, Houston, I'm scared. Hey, Houston, don't black me out. Hey, Houston, damn. Family, this is what I'm talking about. First off, we got 3.9 thousand people in here. Everybody right now, share this right now. I'm trying to get 4K up in here. 4K, family. If you're listening right now, share this on your social media. Tell everybody to pull on up because we breaking down game, family, and we doing it the Black Alpha way, fam, which is exceptional, #1 and classic. Listen, when I tell y'all that they out here copping pleas because they're afraid of this FBA blackout, that's what it is. Think what we done, fam. We found out exactly what we was going to do. We said every single community that disrespects us and insults us, we are going to target them with our money. That's what we said. And then we turned around and said we're going to get brothers and sisters all across the United States of America to get on code and to go ride. That's what we did. And then we said, and this is the most beautiful part, we're going to get a foundational Black American to represent every single generation. We're going to get our foundational Black American baby boomers. We're going to get our foundational Black American Gen Xers. We're going to get the millennials, and we're going to get the Gen Z. And family, let me tell you something, fam. It's happening right now. Auntie done enter the chat. Grandma done enter the chat. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to let Grandma tell you right now. Grandma said she ain't playing no games. Grandma said, meet me outside. Yeah, she said, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Grandma done entered the chat, and Grandma now is saying, Asians, you disrespected us for the last time. Certified salute to Grandma. Tell him what it is, Granny. Here we go. Certified energy, y'all. Grandma, she said it's too late for an apology.
For my foundational Black Americans, my Black Americans, the Asian communities have the nerve to come out and ask for unification and forgiveness and solidarity after one of their own has burned the cross, after their own has unalived, after the disrespect that they have shown our community over the years, after we have invited them, after they have bulldozed their way in our community and disrespected us. And now you want to kumbaya?
Woo!
I said, F you.
Damn!
Take all your fake apologies and everything that goes with it and flush it down the toilet. We don't need it. We don't want it. And quite frankly, it's disrespectful because we see right through it. It's all a facade. You're losing money. You know? You are the new house N-word.
Let's go!
You see the writing on the wall. You kiss the ring. You kiss the white man's behind. Okay? One thing Black Americans, foundational Black Americans know. Ever since the white man came over here on the Mayflower, they sent the worst of the worst. So we know how to deal with them because we're indigenous to this land. So we know how to deal with them, okay?
Let's go!
But you came afterwards. You the middleman, okay? You the cushion in between two Oreos. Take it as you will.
Damn!
You're needless. You can still have a cookie without the cushion in between. That's you. Okay? So now that you realize that you're superfluous, You want us to align with you. You're just like the Latinos.
Damn!
They found out that they were superfluous too. And now the Indians are finding out too, because it's just come to light that all those degrees that they were having, they were buying those. And they're in positions that's undeserving. They're just like the Nigerians.
Damn!
You know, everything comes to light sooner or later. And now you want to apologize for one of your own? It's too late.
Let's go! Certified. Salute to Granny right there, family. Fam, when grandma is blacking out the Asians, the Latinos, the diaspora, oh, things done got real. I told y'all we got every single era, every single generation well represented in time, and we moving. You got to feel it right here, fam, and you got to feel it right here, fam. This is special. Understand when something special is happening. This is special. This blackout is different. It hits different. It feels different. We moving different, and they're feeling our pressure because we're applying it, y'all, and you got to love it. And just like Grandma said, let me borrow that. It's too late for an apology. See now, fam, they come out, they run their mouth. They tell us you buy, you go. They tell us that foundational Black Americans can't get together. Foundational Black Americans can't work. Lift ourselves up, and then we check them. And then when we check them, then they go back to the table and say, oh, I'm sorry. And now we done updated the game and said, F your apology, F your talk, and F you. You feel what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying, y'all. The energy is different because the faces have changed. Look at them faces now, family. Them faces ain't what they was before. No. Just a few days ago, family, them same folks had all that type of disrespect, all that type of energy. They thought that they was winning. They thought we was going to bow down. They thought we was going to take it. And then they found out that they dealing with a whole different breed of Black Americans. This Black American generation right here, including Grandma, is a different one. And we see through everybody. Fam, notice that the tethers are all on the side of anybody who's against FBA. Y'all notice that, family? Y'all notice that? And boy, they be sending out all the cricket wigs, fam. We done already had the Fleedman forehead, the Milk Dud forehead, the tether hairline, the tether no line. And fam, the crooked wig tethers done pulled up. And somebody tell the crooked wig tethers that they asses is going to be on that damn plane going back to that crooked ass village. Because deportation ain't never left. Fam, this is why we delineate with dollar bills.
Why do Black Americans always pick a fight with every damn group of people and race in America and also outside of America? It's crazy because every time I see this happen, they always say, well, let's boycott these people. So they've tried boycotting Targets, Home Depot, African restaurants, African braiders and salons, and now Asian businesses. And what's funny to me is that they always try to use this movement to boost like Black businesses or support Black businesses. Yet I've seen so many videos of you guys complaining about Black businesses, saying that Black salons and nail techs and hair braiders, they overcharge. They always want us to pay upfront fee. Other people don't do that, and they're very rude, and they cancel all the time. There's so much complaint. And then when it comes to even Black restaurants, like the ones that Keith Lee have reviewed, the customer services are ridiculous. And now even the Black servers have complained that the people who stress them out are Black people because they don't tip or that they leave the restaurants without even paying. Those are just a few. So if y'all decide to start boycotting all the communities, the white community, Asian community, African community, because y'all are never satisfied, because you want to feel superior so bad, because you always have issues with everyone, who do you think is going to lose? Because I promise you, you're doing everyone a favor. Because if you're having problems with everyone, the problem isn't everyone else.
The problem is you trying to hide that damn forehead that's popping through that goddamn weave. That's the problem. The problem is that you ain't even broadcasting from America. You know damn well behind that wall is about 15 cheetahs and a honey badger. The problem is that you out there bucking your eyes with no surprise, okay? But we see through your lies. The problem is you deep down inside are making this video because you know that damn boycott is going to make your ass go broke. Family, what we do now is we see every one of those videos that they always make, you know, the TikTok tethers. Family, those are middles of fear. That's what it is. I've been telling people that for the longest amount of time, family. You don't go and make no video talking about foundational Black Americans when your ass comes from ruins unless you're scared. See, fam, they're not making these videos because they feel that they're in control. They make these videos because they know they have no control. And they know we have all the control. And they know simply foundational Black Americans can go ahead and press that button. What button be that there, Black Alpha? I'm going to show you what button it is. They know we can do that right there, family. And when we do that right there, family, they up out of here, family. And then they got to go back to their family, and they hate their family. See, family, we know that these people are shook because the blackout has them shook. And that's exactly what the blackout is supposed to do. So this is nothing more than reverse tether psychology. But tethers know no psychology other than fleeing. This is all these people being afraid. We got them shook. Fam, it don't take no rocket science, y'all. We got all the power. We shutting down this lie, shutting down this lie. We know behind that damn weave, her ass got Mount St. Everest on her forehead. Boom, right there. Her circumference is about the size of a football field. We understand that. We know that her brother is a cheetah, and we also know that her sister is a zebra. We understand that. And they both fled to the W man's country. We understand that. We know that you could probably smell her through your damn camera. We understand that. But what we also know is that they can run around here and talk Black owned, and we still gonna shut them down. Keep trying to pull the Black owned game, and we gonna let you know that you are a mop, and mops need not apply.
So the non-white businesses have been getting real crafty since we said that we were going to boycott. And what they're doing is they're changing their profile pages and creating other pages to signify that they're Black when they're really not. They're using music that is, you know, maybe Black anthem music, and they are really trying to make people think that they are Black-owned businesses. They're doing stuff like creating AI-generated videos of Black people saying that they are creating different products. There's one that I saw, there was a Black boy that was doing a crochet hat. And he was saying that, you know, he know that the Black queens is going to listen to this and listen to the end of the video, watch the video to the end. And then there was a person in the comments saying, oh, you a Black boy, why are you making crochet hats? And this person, so to speak, was a non-Black person. And so they do that so that Black people will then go in the comments and say, oh no, I'm going to support. Where's the link? I'm going to support, which is what was happening. But researchers found out that it was not a Black-owned business. It actually was an Indian-owned business. So even though they're saying, oh, we don't need y'all money and y'all don't really contribute that much, blah, 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 they're going hard trying to make us think that they are Black-owned businesses because they know that that's what we're.
And we ain't going for it. Fam, the reason why we ain't going for it because of this right here. We knew they was going to try to pull this, so we watching everybody. We like, nope, that ain't Black owned. Nope. Fam, they're trying to put hip hop on it. They trying to remix it. Every time they try to act like they're us to get in on this blackout, we're shutting it down. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters out there that's telling everybody, watch the paperwork. See who's talking. Let them know something. So everybody out there who thinks that they gonna try to say, oh, this is Black owned, Black Americans ain't gonna let it happen. Black Americans is seeing right on through it, fam. They keep on trying, they keep on knocking, and we ain't letting them in.
We're trying to support. And it just lets you know that they do need our money. So what I would suggest is, not if it's a new business, it's a new company, especially on TikTok. Oh my God, they are infiltrating TikTok like crazy. Don't just buy based off of profile page, based off profile picture, based off music. Don't do that. Don't look in the comments and see somebody that's a bot account saying something, and then you go, saying something negative, and then you go like, oh no, I gotta support them. Don't do that. If you cannot verify by moving videos, by them doing a live, by them doing actual Facebook videos, TikTok videos, that they're a Black-owned company, I say don't buy from them. There are a lot of Black directories, Black apps that are popping up now. They have been, but there's more and more that are popping up now that verify that these are Black-owned companies or Black-owned businesses before you buy. And I would suggest that you go through one of them first. Stay vigilant, stay woke, stay dangerous.
There they go. Stay dangerous, stay lethal, stay on it, stay blacking them out. Yes, indeed, my sister. Yes, indeed. Hey, listen, that's what I'm talking about. We watching everything. See, fam, we went through this with a fine comb, okay? We went through it real good. We know who's out here. So we're watching everybody who's trying to do it. I love this, fam. I love it. I want all the tethers to come on out and pretend to be us. I'm loving it because notice our response, fam. Everything is about our response and our reaction. Our reactions are we not letting these people get by. Our reactions are we're not letting these people fool us. So when they come around and say Black owned, brother, we're going to say, nope, tether owned, out of here. When they come around, they say Black owned, blah, blah, blah. Nope. We're going to say fufu owned. We're going to say chicken chow mein, burrito, taco truck, whatever the hell you are, you ain't soul food. Okay. This is only making us more tight, more game right. So they're seeing now that there's no more options to get into the house of foundational Black Americans. See, fam, what we're doing now is the most powerful thing. We're delineating with dollars. We're not just delineating with our words, with our actions, with our phrases. Fam, we're getting straight to the bag. We're delineating with dollars now. And you're seeing what dollar delineation does to these people. It makes them petrified. They can put AI on it. Some brother, sister gonna see through it, fam. Throughout the last few years, we've been standing on game, and what they finally have seen, fam, is delineation is one. We've shut every single door, every single window. There's no more means of sneaking into the compound of foundational Black Americans. This blackout is the final straw to where now these people realize you can't come in. There's no way in. You can't try to find. You can't go up top through the bottom. No access. You can't knock on the door and say, hey, I'm your long lost tether friend. None of that is happening. We have shut down and disallowed anybody from coming into the house of foundational Black Americans. And family, on Friday, which will be going live with a very special broadcast, it's going to be a very special day. And on this day, on Friday, it's going to happen to be Juneteenth. Okay. And we're going to have a Juneteenth special. And it's going to be a Juneteenth blackout special. And I want to see the whole family pull up. And we're going to let them know, if you think you're going to come in Juneteenth and try to weasel your way in, your ass is going to find out the same way you seeing right here today, that your ass will get thrown out. There's a difference between trying to sneak in and getting tossed out before your ass even shows up, because we steppers. Look at this right here, fam. FBA makes everything happen. FBA is the cornerstone of America.
But there's a big problem because most people think Juneteenth colors are red, black, and green. But that's not Juneteenth. That's Pan-African. And I know this might sound wild, but stay with me because by the end of this, you're going to look at Juneteenth completely different. Juneteenth is not an African holiday. It is an American holiday. It is the day that enslaved people in Galveston, Texas found out they were free right here on this soil in this country. And Juneteenth became an official United States federal holiday in June of 2021. So Juneteenth actually has its own flag, and most people have never seen it. It's red, white, and blue with a star in the center and a burst around it. The star has a dual meaning. One, it represents Texas, the Lone Star State, and it also represents the freedom of foundational Black Americans across all 50 states. And the burst around it represents a new beginning, the birth of a new day, and a fresh start for newly freed people. The same colors as the American flag, because the message is clear. Our freedom is American history, not borrowed from somewhere else. A foundational Black American who is a community organizer and activist named Ben Haith designed the flag in 1997 because he believed that Juneteenth deserved a symbol that told the truth about what the holiday actually is. This Juneteenth, don't let corporate America tell you how to represent our foundational Black American holiday. And let me know in the comments, did you know this? But there's a big problem because most people.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Family, that's what you call standing on business. That's what you call a code. Fam, I said it before. The only thing that matters is red, white, blue, black. Remember that, family. Okay. And there'd be no USA without FBA. Know that, family. So we're shutting it all down. You can't get in through the flag. You can't try to hustle us at the corner store. You can't try to fool us, cosplay us, trick us. None of that is working. So now, when you take away the lies from a liar, what do they got? Not a damn thing. When you take away all the funny style hustles and the habits that used to work back in the day, what do they got? Nothing. We got everything, fam, in our corner, and it's right here, and it should be, because in reality, fam, it's never left. It's never left. It's always been right here on foundational Black American time. And y'all know the Africans is out here wilding out. Do y'all know a damn African wrote me on TikTok? And can you believe, fam, trust me when I tell you this is crazy. Family, an African wrote me on TikTok and had the nerve to send me this message, and I couldn't wait to show y'all this. Look what this person said. This African wrote me after the Rick Chow situation, and this African said, "That cannot happen in Africa. Even if it happens the next day, Mr. Chow's family would have been unalive with no trace. Black Americans let W-skinned people take advantage of them if they unalive, or this dude can't even spell, if they unalive us." I know an African ain't gonna sit there and try to tell Black Americans what we would do if Mr. Chow Mein started tripping. When they over there getting whooped on by a damn Chow Mein that's 5'1". A 5'1" Chow Mein is whooping up your whole damn village. And y'all sitting over there waving his flag. If you don't get the hell up out of here, y'all ain't blacking out nothing. If anybody needs a damn blackout, it's y'all. But y'all ain't black in the first damn place. So you ain't interested now, are you? I know that an African ain't trying to give any type of advice, critique, or anything about who would do what. Man, if Rick Chow went over there, y'all be in the village dancing with him. Y'all be trying to damn marry Rick Chow. Stop playing. And I'm not even talking about the damn women. Y'all damn men to be over there trying to get a date with Rick Chow. Fam, I ain't hearing no African talk about that. Matter of fact, shit, hold on, we in here today. Let's look at what's going on over there. Look at this. How Chinese treat Africans in Africa. Look at dude right there running up on the African dude. Look at this right here. Look at him. He done picked up a damn tile sheet, swinging it. Hey, batter. Hey, look at that. Look at the African dude backing up. I know they ain't talking. I know you ain't talking no nonsense. You over there again. Look at him. Look at him over there. This dude out here, he's not as tall as you. He's standing on tile. This man done pulled up a damn tile and swung on you. You went from back up. No. Please leave me alone. Please. He picked it up. He done came towards you. You ain't did a damn thing. Don't you ever talk about what would happen when you over there getting whooped on. Your whole damn village is getting whooped on. Y'all getting colonized by Rick Chow. Y'all, Africans always trying to talk about somebody when they be the main ones getting colonized by the people they talking about. If you don't get the hell, look at him swinging on them. Every damn photo I'm showing you, the damn African dude getting backed up further and further. How come your people ain't did nothing? I ain't seen not near one of your friends step up and do something. The damn elephant's more on code over there. You ain't in no position to talk about what you would do. Look at him swinging on you. Over there getting swung on. You over there getting swung on by your 15th colonizer. And then gonna have some nerve to try to tell us what you would and wouldn't do. Only thing you gonna do is go pick a new colonizer. That's it. And then speaking of that, family, I seen another African popped up. And family, since it is in the spirit of the great Tupac Shakur, and there's a lot of Tupac energy out there in the world. Rest in peace to Machiavelli the Don. Family, look what an African ended up writing I seen on the internet. Y'all look at this right here. Somebody said, nobody can't tell me Pac wasn't a Nigerian. If you don't get the hell up out of here, Mr. Fufu. I know you didn't just sit there and say that Tupac was a Nigerian. Fam, these people are so damn desperate. They so damn hurt. They so damn broke down. There ain't a damn thing they can do or say. They out here in a headlock, figure four leg lock, rock bottom, stone cold stunner. They getting super kicked. If you don't get the hell up out of here, Tupac was a Nigerian. I promise you he was. He was. His name was Tupac. Your ass is too scared. You too scared of your W colonizer, all 15 of them, You too scared of your Asian colonizer, all 18 of him, and you too damn scared of the person in the mirror. That's what it is. And when we talk about them and their relationship with Rick Chow, let's take it a step further, family. Because the more I look at their situation, yeah, boy, they said Tupac. Yeah, please, if you don't stop. Straight up FBA, Tupac, the whole Shakur family, all FBA like we FBA. And let me tell you the difference between us and them, family. Strength. We don't run, we don't hide, we stand on business, and we multiply. And when I talk about multiplying, I could talk about how over there, y'all are getting beat up on by the same colonizers that you love. How many of y'all have heard of a Natasha doll? How many of y'all have heard of a Natasha doll? Y'all heard of that before? Let me show y'all Natasha doll. And I'm going to show y'all how Chow Mang feels about Mr. Lumbumba. And it ain't too good. Look at this right here, family. Oh, we going to go there. Look at this right here, my brothers and sisters. You don't hear them talking about this, but why are people in China using a black baby doll for stress relief? Here you go.
I hope this makes you as angry as it makes us. There's a viral trend around a Natasha doll in China, a black baby stress toy. Chinese social media users are filming themselves squeezing, stretching, and brutalizing the doll for entertainment. When asked why the Natasha doll had to be black, one Chinese social media user responded that a white baby, for example, would be too human and people would feel bad for hurting it. The Natasha doll is disturbing.
AKA, they want to be W's and they would never do that to the people that they love and they don't like black folks. There you go.
The Natasha doll is disturbing as is, and now Chinese social media users are filming themselves with real-life Natasha dolls. There are so many videos and entire channels dedicated to showing Chinese people abusing black babies, and then laughing about it. Content creator Shalom M took a deep dive on the many ways in which Chinese social media has created an entire market for abusing, harassing, and dehumanizing African children on camera. She mentions how the BBC did an entire documentary on a Chinese man who was living in Malawi and filming children without the consent of their parents and selling those videos to said Chinese market. China has a great firewall on all social media apps that are not Chinese owned. So they have their own apps like RedNote, WeChat, and more, which means a lot of the content posted on these Chinese social media apps stays within China and is specifically targeted towards a Chinese audience and what they like. There's an entire market of Chinese adults who enjoy watching videos of Black African children being abused. As our African leaders continue to welcome a nation that does not regard us as human beings.
There you go, family. There you go. You see right there, family? You see right there? Now, notice how we responding to them disrespecting us, and notice how they're responding to getting disrespected by them. No talk, no nothing. They allow it, they cool with it. Black Americans ain't. How you sitting there with videos where they're basically shining your shoes for you? They're basically your servants at little kids. They ain't got no problem with that though, family. But yet they got something to say about foundational Black Americans though. You dig? So it goes to show y'all, family, they cool with the disrespect. We don't tolerate the disrespect. Certified foundational Black Americans stand on business. They fall anytime they're in someone else's presence. They fall every time somebody comes around them. They fall every single time somebody disrespects them. We're okay with it. It's absolutely normal. I said this before, fam. When you start dealing with all of these other groups out here in the world, every last one of them proves that they're not foundational Black Americans, no matter how many times they talk like they're foundational Black Americans. And how do they prove it? Because they ain't got that soul. They ain't got that energy, fam. We're the only people on the planet that has ever stood up to anti-Blackness. How you gonna stand up to anti-Blackness when you don't feel that you Black? Yes. If you run around here and you say you not Black, then how you gonna stand up to somebody who's anti-Black? So y'all mops and y'all fleers, go have fun over there, and foundational Black Americans will be doing our thing over here. And you can get it, they can get it, they all can get it. Just stay the hell out of FBA's way and you might be all right. Let me show y'all this right here, family. This is what I mean even further. And we regulating all these individuals and basically letting them know what time it is, because it's always our time, whether they want to accept it or not. And see, When we put it down and we move as a collective, everybody knows that we're undefeated. When we put it down and we move as a collective, everybody knows how we get down. We don't tolerate any of that nonsense. And the reason why we don't, family, is because we stand on Black American. They can stand on whatever the hell they want.
I thought this issue with the Asians was uniting Africans, Caribbeans, and Black Americans. But I'm seeing videos where, you know, Black people are showing their beauty supply stores, and there's those weird FBA people in the comment section talking about, you're not Black, you're African. This is only for FBAs. We don't need y'all. So I'm telling Africans and Caribbeans, leave them.
Good.
You see how all the Asian people united?
Good. Do us a favor. Good. Good. Now you get the point. Good. Good. Leave. Get the hell out of here. Shut them down. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, fam. They out here getting mad. You mad because you thought you could be a part of this blackout. Nope. Because you can't be a part of the blackout. You're in front of the blackout.
I'm telling Africans and Caribbeans, leave them. You see how all the Asian people united to go against Black people, and Black Americans still hadn't picked up on that. We are stronger united than divided. Leave them. Stop defending them. I'm going back to supporting the Asians. Fuck them niggas. They so fucking disrespectful and nasty, and they try to act like they better than everyone. Leave them. The bitches already can't leave that fucking hair alone, so the boycott is a lost cause anyway.
I swear I wasn't going to talk about this, but it's literally pissing me off. I can't stand the fact that these people, okay, I don't know who this woman is. I'm not sure if she's African. I'm not sure if she's Caribbean. I don't know. But whoever she is, I am so sick and tired of these people trying to take this moment that Black Americans live through every single day of our lives 24/7. It never stops. It's around the clock. And trying to make this an everybody issue. It's not. Okay? It's not. It's not about the color of your skin. I hope that y'all can understand that. Okay? It's not about the color of your skin. The world, America, doesn't give a fuck about Africans nor Caribbeans. It's because of who we are as a people. It's not about the color of our skin. It's about who we are as a people. All right? This isn't an everybody issue. This isn't an everybody situation. Y'all don't go through this. Okay? This is simply a Black American problem that only Black Americans experience, that only Black Americans understand how to handle, that only, yeah. Okay? What the F, genuinely, what the F can Caribbeans and Africans do for us?
Nothing.
What can y'all do for us? What will we be benefiting to unite with you? Exactly. Nothing. Okay? The World Cup is going on, or Africa is rooting for Mexico. They're not even rooting for themselves. And you trying to sit up here talking about unite. Girl, please go sit the fuck down. Okay? We meant what we said. Black-owned business, Black business in America has always been for Black Americans. Why? We made that shit. Okay? We made that. It's not inclusive. I'm sorry to tell you, it never been. We don't need you. Y'all need us. What are we talking about? You don't hold shit here. You barely hold anything where you're from. And then y'all always talking about some, oh, we think we're better. No, you think we better. And honestly, maybe we are. But we don't need to say it because obviously you do. And then talking about hair. Hair, weave has been around for centuries, babe. Chinese people is not the only people who sell hair, bitch. Motherfuckers be going to India and getting hair. The fuck? Did we not say that this was for the foreigners, Asians that's in our community, not across the fuck seas? Exactly. But y'all can't open up y'all ears and comprehend correctly to even understand what the fuck is going on. All y'all worried about is trying to get our coin, our dollar, just like everybody else. Y'all are nobody different. Okay? African and Caribbeans, y'all are nobody different from whites, from Asians, from Latin. Y'all are nobody different. Nobody cares about the color of your skin, babe.
Y'all all are against us. Y'all all are our enemy. The whole world dislikes Black Americans. What are you talking about? You're in that group. Why will we be uniting with you? You're in that group. Look at you. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior to try to take this disgusting moment and make it about you.
I thought every time they run their mouth, somebody gonna get them. Somebody gonna regulate them. That's exactly what it is. That sister said it absolutely 100% correct, family. Why would we want to unite with you? You the problem. Why would we want you to be a part of this? You the one who getting blacked out. Notice everybody who wants to be a part of the blackout be the people who out here getting blacked out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, remember y'all, they didn't want to be black, so now they're going to have to deal with the blackout. And that's the way that we are making it all happen, because that's the way it should have been a long time ago, fam. Let me tell you something. We gain nothing from these people. I want everybody to notice that, fam. We don't gain a damn thing from any of these groups. Remember this, y'all. Everybody who's coming here to the United States of America and are extracting resources, tethering onto us, cosplaying us, these people are hazardous to us. They're nothing beneficial to Black Americans. We gain nothing from these people. So now cutting them off is exactly what's happening. Let me tell you this, y'all. We're cutting off all of these different groups. They're all getting cut off. They're all getting their eviction notice. Black Americans have issued an eviction notice to all of these different people who come to our communities, who try to steal from us, who try to sell us all their poisons, who follow us in stores, disrespect us, hurl slurs and tropes at us. We done gave them all the eviction notice, because this is still our communities. This is still our money. See, y'all got to remember something. We own the two most valuable assets in this whole scenario: the community and the money. They don't own those. They need us to give them our money. They need us to allow them to come into our community. We ain't got to allow an MFing thing. So what we're doing now is that we're realizing the power has been in our hand the whole time. Fam, if I take the community back from your ass and I'm taking the money back from your ass, then your ass is taking yourself back to your damn homeland. Family, let me tell you something, and I'm going to make this crystal clear. You're going to see a hell of a lot of these Jackie Chans closing down and going right on back to Jackie Chan land. Yes, you're going to. Trust me, y'all. Jackie Chan will be back in Jackie Chan land, because he ain't getting Black Americans to put our money in his hand. We keeping it in our hand. We standing on our own dollar bill. So therefore, the only answer to that is them getting all the way sent back to where they're from, or them getting closed down and then getting sent back to where they're from. But it all ends up with them going back that way. And family, we seen a lot of stuff that was going on just last week. Family, the same community that was running around here and talking all that blackety black stuff, did y'all see, which we broke down the other day, they out there burning crosses, family? I know y'all seen it. 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 Well, they ended up getting this guy in custody. And let me tell you something. He done pulled out every single damn lie that you can possibly imagine. We told everybody that these individuals are no more than the Wu Klux Klan. And they're out here moving just like the Wu Klux Klan. They done finally found this guy, and he done came up with every excuse in the damn book. He done came up with every alibi and justification. And family, let me tell y'all what he ended up saying. Oh, y'all gonna have to hear this one. Why is he saying this had nothing to do with Black people? Let me tell y'all who the guy who burnt the cross. He ain't do the Wu Klux Klan. Family, listen to his excuse. He said he did this because of MAGA. He said this is because of MAGA, not anti-Blackness. He said this was a MAGA statement. He's trying to make it look like he's down with Black folks. Y'all look at this right here, and let me show y'all exactly what I mean when I say that these people will come up with every excuse available. Watch this, Black folks.
Get impeached. I want him gone right now.
On that video, are you threatening him?
No.
You say that you think that he should be brought to an end.
I think, no, I said he deserves to stand trial to the American people. Some paraphrase, I guess. But
I think you used the word end.
That's what I mean by end. I mean by end, I don't mean like a civil war. If that is the imagery that you're trying to imagine.
Lou says he built this cross after carrying wooden slats from his near West Side apartment to Grant Park last Tuesday afternoon. He showed the red ball cap that he put on the top beam and used lighter fluid and toilet paper to get it all going.
I put a red hat to signify the MAGA hat, the Make America Great Again hat. So that was, yeah, that's what I tied on top.
So but you can't see no damn hat on there. Fam, there's no hat. There's no red hat. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. I put the red hat on there to signify MAGA. Fam, there's no red hat on there. You don't see it.
Signify the MAGA hat.
Wooden slats from his near West Side apartment to Grant Park last Tuesday afternoon. He showed the red ball cap that he put on the top beam and used lighter fluid and toilet paper to get it all going.
I put a red hat to signify the MAGA hat, the Make America Great Again hat. So that was, yeah, that's what I tied on top.
So that's not visible in the one video that was taken by a motorist. Lou says he was protesting what he calls MAGA Christian nationalist supporters and the Trump administration ruling class.
He's just scamming people.
Stop. Fam, how many of y'all believe this cross burning was about MAGA? How many of y'all believe that? Do y'all believe this was about MAGA? Or do you believe he's trying to use MAGA to make it look like he's down with black folks and he did it on our behalf? Who in the hell does that and says it's really about MAGA? Come, fam, I done heard it all. He gonna have to try another one. He gonna have to try another one. He know damn well he noodle-splaining. He's noodle-splaining if he don't get the hell out of here. Yeah, we see through all that one. We see through all that. He said there was a red hat. The dude said there's no red hat in the damn footage.
Toilet paper to get it all going.
I put a red hat to signify the MAGA hat, the Make America Great Again hat. So that was, yeah, that's what I tied on top.
So that's not visible in the one video that was taken by a motorist. Lou says he was protesting what he calls MAGA Christian nationalist supporters and the Trump administration ruling class.
He's just scamming people. We're just scamming out of money, right? And I think that's a great reflection of how this country works right now. He may or may not get impeached.
I don't buy that for one damn second, family. He know he lying. He know he lying because, fam, when you look at that community and you see how that community operates, look at this right here, family. This is him, right? This is him. But, family, have y'all noticed this community has always had an affection for the dominant society's supremacist ideology? Look at this right here, family. Behind those blurs is a symbol that was used in Germany during World War II. But those aren't Germans with those signs. Those are Rick Chow's community. Yes. Y'all remember this guy right here who was running around with the Confederacy? Y'all remember this guy? Uh-huh. It's always that particular community who's always waving the flag and always picking up dominant society ideologies. This is the Wu Klux Klan. Yes, absolutely. Yahtzee. Yep, absolutely. Always with the Yahtzee right there. Ain't it crazy? Very interesting, family. It's always their community that is doing this type of stuff. It's always their community with this type of behavior. It's always their community that is always stomping for the Wu Klux Klan. Yes, this is where that really comes from. This is where it's really at. And we've been knowing this for years, for eons. We've been calling it out. And we're going to continue to call it out because no longer can people run around and pretend like they don't have that same type of ideology going on in their own household. But fam, I'm going to bring something to your attention and tell me if y'all agree. Ain't it quite funny, fam? Think about this. And I need my brothers and sisters to walk with me on this one. So wait a minute. This guy gets apprehended for burning a cross, which everybody said was wrong and they was looking at it as a crime. And a matter of 3 days later, not only do they have him, he gets a damn interview and he gets all those softball questions from the interviewer and they're basically guiding him, fam. Did you notice the W was low-key guiding him in that? And he was basically giving him an out to blame it on MAGA. So wait a minute now. A guy suspected of burning a cross And then he's saying he did it because of MAGA, which should be an ultimate sign of a crime. He ends up getting an interview, getting spoke to, and just gets to talk to us. So why did you do it, Chow Mein? Oh, well, I just wanted to do it because of the president. Oh, yeah, well, how did you do it, Mom? I came, I walked down the street, I just put it there and lit it up, and everything was cool. Family, that was all a hate crime against Black people. And then here comes Mr. Mayo trying to smooth it out. That's what that was all about. I've never seen anybody burn a cross and get a goddamn interview on national television in 3 damn days. Fam, they apprehended this guy just recently, and he already got a damn interview up. Already, fam, they apprehended him, and he already got a damn interview already laid out. And then he's sitting there getting softball questions and every damn thing. And they're allowing him just to say it. No, hell no. No. What it is that y'all got caught. See, what it was, family, he was supposed to do that, get away with it, and then ride off into the sun. But in reality, those brothers and sisters out there caught him. Remember, y'all, it was Black folks who noticed this stuff first. If a W would have seen it, they would have hit you with the, what? Which way did he go? We don't know where he went. They would have acted like they couldn't find him. When them Black folks who were on code noticed all this happen, then they said, let's bring him in and then give him an interview to explain himself. Notice how anti-Blackness always gets an interview to explain itself. It's always, oh, you anti-Black? Let's ask you some questions. Let's talk to you. Let's see why you're so anti-Black. Can you break it down to us, Mr. Anti-Black Child? Family, that was a hate crime that ended up getting caught by Black folks, and Mr. Mayo was trying to smooth all that out. And I still didn't hear anything about charges. And to be honest with you, absolutely, it was staged. And let me make this clear as well, family. If he said that he did that because of MAGA, shouldn't that even be more of a crime, considering that's about the president of the United States of America? So, which is BS, because he really did that for Black folks. But I'm questioning the fact that they let him off the hook with Black folks. They let him off the hook with the president. No way should either one of those be accepted in society. But they let him ride with both of them. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we be saying about these people, fam. These folks are out here real slick, real undercover, and doing a bunch of real low-key bottom stuff. Because remember, y'all, they signed a mascot contract. The mascot contract is you come to the United States of America, you hate on foundational Black Americans, they write you a little deal to do all those crimes, and they reward you for it. He thought that he was going to be rewarded for it, and it just didn't work out that damn way. So they had to come on in and do damage control. That was staged, and then it was damage control. And it was basically trying to stop Black Americans from doing the blackout. You got to always read between the lines, family. You got to always read between the lines. You got to always see what they're up to. You got to always kind of watch and see what's behind the scenes. That right there was them trying to tell Black folks, y'all going to have to stop. Black folks show them we don't give a F. We ain't backing up. And that's what we mean when we talk about the Chow Mein community. And family, when I talk about the Chow Mein community, this is what I mean even further about the Chow Mein community. Look how they're trying to do everything that they can come up with. Black folks are being means. Black folks is being racist. Black folks is blacking your ass out. Watch this.
People are boycotting stores because a store owner recently just off the Black kid. And this is the most stupidest thing ever. This is one of the most racist things you can ever do. And it's coming from Black people. And I'm very disappointed, right? Because, you guys gone through the most, struggle in racism. So I thought you would be more understanding about, not turning things to racist issues immediately. But, here it is. You see a guy or just a guy do something bad to a Black guy, and you automatically start boycotting and stereotyping and grouping in all the other. What the hell kind of logic is that? We do the guy. Have you seen a single person, glorifying or saying that guy, he did it, then he did the right thing, that Black kid deserved to have that happen to him? No. Who is supporting him? No one is supporting him. If the community was supporting that guy or guy, then I would understand you're boycotting everyone. But literally no one is supporting him. We're all condemning him. Show me one person who's supporting that store owner. What are we doing? Why are you becoming more racist? Why are we fighting racism with racism? This is the most stupidest thing ever, bro. If anything, this is raising racial tensions between Blacks and Asians. This is the most stupidest.
Nope. What this is, family, this is reaction. That's what it is. Oh, let me see y'all, fam. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to speak foundational Black American, clear, plain English right here, fam. It's time that every single group on the planet Earth gets held as complicit in the anti-blackness that comes from their community. It's time that everybody on the planet Earth that practices anti-black American vitriol, discrimination, and hatred gets punished. And that's what we're doing now. I'm done with the bad apples, fam. They done bad apple, damn bad apple seed, bad apple tree, bad apple generation forever. That's over with. Everybody who is from a community that is anti-black American is going to get punished. It's time for that. No longer can they just brush it off on one person, but yet we see that y'all been practicing this type of behavior for 60, 70 years. Since the first time you showed up in my country, you came over here to be disrespectful to us and to love the W's. You got a problem with the oppressed people, but you love the oppressor. You can no longer throw your hands up and use a bunch of fake ass terms like black and brown, like POC, like minority, and get your way in. We shutting all that down. Anybody who comes from a community that is anti-black American, all y'all getting punished until you do something serious and truly prioritize your people. And since we know you ain't gonna do that, then my people are making it permanent. I'm done seeing this, because let me tell you what ain't gonna happen. Cyrus Belton ain't gonna happen again. Latasha Harlins ain't gonna happen again. Trayvon Martin ain't gonna happen again. All of these foreigners who came over here by the millions, fam, they let in millions of foreigners right to your front door, and nobody one time stopped and asked them, how do you feel about black Americans? Nobody ever checked these people's paperwork to see if they were anti-black. You done let in millions of anti-black people, and not one person ever stopped and said, how do you feel about black folks? Never. Everybody let them in. So they're all now being held as complicit. The world is anti-black. The world is complicit. So damn sure the world getting blacked out. We're going to black out every community. We're going to black out every op, and we're going to black out the whole goddamn planet, fam. We're going to bring an eclipse in this MF. It's going to be a damn eclipse if you F with FBA. What's an eclipse? We're going to black out every goddamn thing. The whole damn planet going to be blacked out. We're going to be the only ones with the spotlight on us. I'm tired of seeing people who are anti-black from their communities, and they can't do nothing about it. You know damn well you could do something about it, but you feel the same way they do. Let me tell you something. It's the people who are anti-black and the people who are anti-black supporters. They both anti-black, only one goes out and does it, and the other applauds and why it happens. Y'all should have did this years ago. Don't be mad that we stopping you now. You had 60 years of this rampant behavior of anti-blackness, and you decided that you was going to continue to do it, so now all y'all getting checked. All them are getting checked. Fam, I'm telling you right now, it is what it is. Let me give you an example. If I invite you over to my house, and I say, you my friend, you can come on over to my house. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to hold you down. And when you come over my house the first week, my family attacks you. I'm talking about they hit you, they beat you up. You got a swell head. You got a swole lip. My family beat you up. Then you get up and say, damn, Alpha, I thought you said I can come on over. I'm going to be like, man, my bad, man. They was tripping. Okay. Come on over next week and you'll be fine. Then your ass comes back over the second week. Knock on the damn door, hit the doorbell. I say, come on in, man. Let's have some fun. Soon as your ass comes in the house, before you sit on the couch, my family jumps your ass again. They hit you with sticks and everything, start kicking you. You get up the second time and say, damn, Alpha, I thought you told me you was going to stop your family from beating me up. You said I was your friend. You told me I was welcome. I said, I know, the first time, the second time, I apologize, man. Come on over next week. I promise y'all. It won't happen the third time. I promise you. You say, all right, man. Don't let it happen again, no, Alpha. And I say, no, you good. Then you come over the damn third time and the family attacks you again. Family, after every single time my family attacked you as my friend, you gonna eventually say, F them and F you too. You are responsible for your family attacking me and you can't do nothing about it. So guess what? Your ass is complicit right along with them. And that's exactly what foundational Black Americans are doing, family. You can't stop your people, then I'm going to tie you into all your people. You can't prevent anti-blackness, then all y'all anti-black. We're treating everybody who's from an anti-black community as an anti-black person. I don't give a damn about a good one. I don't give a damn about a nice one. Someone said a long time ago, he said, don't tell me about a good one because the good ones are only a cover for the bad ones. Now we realize that all that good talk is a cover for bad talk. How do you know? Because every single time you see somebody doing something wrong, the first thing people say is, what about the good ones? The good ones ain't did shit, but let it happen. So now they're all complicit. Think about it. Ain't that what America does? Not all the people was bad in Afghanistan, but what we do to them. Not all the people was bad in Iraq, but what we do to them. Not all the people was bad in Vietnam, but what we do to them. Not all the people was bad in Germany, what we do to them. Family, don't hit me with the, we got to get all specific and all that. Nope. You need to start having a responsibility for your people, because it's going to be like this, fam. Either we hold all of their asses as bad, or we just keep letting these bad ones by the millions keep harming us while we waiting on the good ones. We ain't waiting. I ain't waiting. I ain't hoping. I ain't coping. I ain't wishing. I ain't begging. I'm getting straight to it. Everybody is anti-Black American, and that is it. And we will permanently black them out, and that is it. I don't give a damn how that makes your emotions feel. I don't give a damn if it hurts your feelings. I don't give a damn if you can't sleep at night. I'm going to tell you what I want. I want Trayvon Martin to be sleeping tonight, but he's been gone for a decade. I want Cyrus Belton to be sleeping tonight, but he's been gone while he got chased 130 yards. We ain't playing them games no more. Okay, if everybody's going to be awake, then everybody's going to be awake. But foundational Black Americans ain't going to be waiting for the good ones to stop the bad ones. Everybody's getting punished. So that's what we're doing, fam. We're punishing every single community for their lack of being able to prioritize stopping the anti-Blackness. You could do it. Y'all take to the streets and march for every goddamn thing. You don't mind saying you buy, you go. You don't mind saying Black and Brown coalition. As quick as you can fix your lip to say that slur to us, you could fix your lip and stop your damn people. And miss me with your love letters. Miss me with the dear Black folks. The only thing that matters right now at this moment, fam, is foundational Black Americans thriving, surviving, and watching our families grow. And if that means everybody is considered anti-Black American until further notice, fuck them. That's how we moving, y'all. And that's the regulator season. And that's what I'm noticing about the blackout. Notice, y'all, this blackout knows no feelings. This blackout has no emotions. This blackout doesn't cry. Think about the past. Think about how everybody would get upset. Think about all the emotions and all the bubbly feelings people had. You're not seeing that. I'm seeing Black Americans saying, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. And we ain't changing nothing. This is a very, very unapologetic era. A very, very unapologetic movement and a very, very unapologetic blackout. Feelings can't get through this, family. Hell no. It's an FBA eclipse, meaning we will black out the whole damn earth and everybody can get it. And family, one thing that we ain't gonna do, speaking of crying, how many of y'all seen Killer Mike? Did y'all see Killer Mike? He wasn't acting too Killer Mike. Did y'all see Killer Mike come out and start crying? Who's paying Killer Mike? Fam, who the hell got Killer Mike on the payroll? Because Killer Mike, you looking very, very soft right now. You looking very weak right now, Killer Mike. I showed y'all earlier, Grandma said she ain't taking no damn apologies. What the hell is Killer Mike crying for? Killer Mike done came out, y'all, and he started crying about Black and Asian relations. We ain't going for none of that. Regulators, mount the hell up, and we riding.
I saw a Black child, South Carolina, walked out of a store. When confronted, showed I don't have anything. Chased out of that store and shot in the back and killed by a population of people who, since immigrating to this country, have quietly built the number 1 or 2, house incomes through having ownership of stores in our community. And nothing has changed. That man was let off the case, and it just gets difficult.
What?
It gets difficult because, man, we as a people, if the world is not going to treat us differently, it starts to turn into, well, like your therapist would say, what can you control? Just yourself. Where's my accountability in this? It's not enough to just hate the other person anymore. It's not enough to just hate the Asian store and burn them down and boycott them. And I do think all of that. I'm at a point now where I'm just like, enough.
We never did. We don't do none of that. What the hell is he talking? It's not enough to burn them down. We don't do that. Killer Mike, you talking real entrapment right there, bruh. What the hell was that he just said? Did he just said it's not enough to harm them? We never said nothing about harming anybody. We keeping our money. We're keeping our dollar bills. We're not doing business. That was, fam, if y'all caught that, that was a very subtle little entrapment statement there that Killer Mike made. It ain't enough to not harm them. We never said we was going to do. The only people getting harmed are our babies. What the hell you talking about?
Calvin, and I do think all of that. I'm at a point now where I'm just like, enough. We can't fuck with y'all. Y'all don't fuck with us, and it's obvious. And we are put in a position by a bigger master to be taught not to fuck with each other. So you as the model minority always see us as beneath you. And yet you need us because you could never put a store in the master class's neighborhood. And if we won't unite against them,
we won't unite for ourselves.
Yeah, but if we won't unite,
we won't unite with ourselves. This is what the damn blackout is about. Fam, don't listen to none of these scared Negroes. Don't listen to none of these suckers. Listen to this right here. We can't unite with ourselves. What you talking about? Family, we well represented. We are more united than ever. Anybody talking that Black Americans can't unite stuff, your ass needs to go to sleep. And I'm talking about a long one. Get the hell out my goddamn community. We are more united than ever. Black Americans are together. We're in sync. We're moving on one accord. Don't let nobody come around here and talk that we can't get on the same page. And you're saying that while you crying about Rick Chow. Fam, is Rick Chow crying about you? Let me ask this question. We see Killer Mike crying. Is Rick Chow crying? Is Lucy Liu crying? How in the hell can the people who are getting harmed be the ones crying? If anybody needs to be crying, it's the people who are doing wrong. We doing right, and these folks still crying. Get the hell out my damn community.
I mean, the Asians and Blacks against the master class, then we can no longer fuck with y'all because it's just not working. It's not working where you can hunt down a child.
What?
And they let you get away with it 2 times in my lifetime.
What?
We should be finding you.
No. I believe in
what we should be doing. Not saying what we're going to do.
Meaning the thought comes up.
I am aware of the Arab struggle and the Palestinian struggle because in my lifetime, I have seen men strap bombs to themselves.
Now he talking about damn Palestine. Man, now he out here talking about Palestine. This is what this about. This is some liberal talk right here. Oh, I'm aware of the Palestinian. What Palestinians got to do with Cyrus Belton? Fam, did any Palestinians show up to save Cyrus Belton? Did they? Did anybody save Cyrus Belton? Was he by himself? Who are the only people talking about Cyrus Belton? We talking about Cyrus Belton at 11 p.m. tonight. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Cyrus Belton but us. He's sitting there. Somehow he done threw in Palestine. You know this some damn liberal talk. This man crying, talking about Palestine and talking about unity. This is straight out the Democratic plantation.
Comes up. I am aware of the Arab struggle.
What?
And the Palestinian struggle because in my lifetime, I have seen men strap bombs to themselves to say you will pay this attention. And I'm telling this country, you're coming to point of crisis with a group of people who, right or wrong, we're here. We're part of the fabric. We have nowhere else to go. But if you're training groups of people.
No. Hell no. Did he just sit there and say, we right or wrong, we have nowhere to go? Where we gonna go to? We just here. He making it sound like we just here. Like we just some damn lost people on earth. Like we just got to be, he acting like we somebody who ain't got a job who living with their parents. Hell no, we built this damn thing. This is my goddamn country. My people been here since day one. You better put some damn confidence in your tone when you talking about my damn lineage. Sitting there talking about some, we people with nowhere to go. What's going to happen if you tell me to leave? I don't know where I would be without you. Boss, without boss, I don't know where I would be tonight. If you don't get the hell up out of here with that sussy talk. This is Sussy Mike. This ain't Killer Mike, fam. This is Sussy Mike. This is some of the weakest stuff I've ever seen in my life. And yes, family, he's crying. He's crying. He done said Palestine. He done said we all need to get along. And then he started saying we ain't got nowhere to go. We ain't got nowhere to go. Are you kidding me? Fam, we always got a place to go. It's called America. It's called next door. It's called down the street. It's mama house. It's auntie house. And it's all in America. I can go to the East Coast, go to the West Coast, go down south, go to the Midwest, Ohio. I can go to Georgia. I got everywhere to go. And it's right here in these 50 states.
You're coming to a point of crisis with a group of people who, right or wrong, we're here. We're part of the fabric. We have nowhere else to go.
What?
But if you're training groups of people to see us as beneath, if we're participating in that stereotype due to circumstance, this is what we know. That young man had a firearm on him, not to resist the oppression of the state, not to use to rob or take from that store owner, because he's in a condition where he knows someone else who looks like him could see him as a predator or prey, and he may have to use it. But he was not trying to use it against that store owner. He was in flee on that store owner, and he was killed by that store owner because that store owner knows I can use an excuse. He scares me. But
did he just say that Cyrus Belton had a power tool because of somebody who looks like him? Did he just hit us with black on black crime? Did he just hit us with black on black crime? So you know that Cyrus Belton had that power tool because of another black person. Or did he have it because he lives in a system of supremacy and he was being chased? Did he run because of a black person? Did he flee from that store because of a black person? You don't know why he had that. Maybe sometimes black folks just have power tools for any damn body. Y'all notice every time we got a power tool, it's always, I know you got it because of people who look like you. I know you got it because of people who look just like us. You got a power tool for that. Newsflash, black folks don't just have power tools because of black folks. We got it because we can get pulled over by anybody, by the W's, by the Chow Mains, by the damn Africans. Stop playing, okay? It ain't ought to be always black folks got it because of black folks. He done threw in black on black crime. And did he sit there and say the W's are training Chow Mein? Chow Mein brings this stuff from his community.
Use to rob or take from that store owner because he's in a condition where he knows someone else who looks like him could see him as a predator or prey, and he may have to use it. But he was not trying to use it against that store owner. He was in flee from that store owner, and he was killed by that store owner because that store owner knows I can use an excuse. He scares me. But so, your wife followed him through the store. Your son followed him out that store, and you tracked him down like an animal. People can only take. I saw a black child, South Carolina.
And I seen a big old broken buck. That's what that is, boy. He broken. Fam, that right there is a broken buck. Okay, I mean a shattered. I don't even think we can say broken, fam. A shattered buck. He done said black on black crime. He done said that child was trained. He done said that Cyrus Belton was just there, not knowing what the hell was going on. He brought up what, fam? You know, he said Palestine got off it real quick. You know they lying when they throw it in real quick, fam, when they don't really even elaborate. Anytime they say something about another group but they don't even elaborate, that means they're throwing it in there. Black Americans have power tools just for protection completely, okay? That's what it's all about. So miss me with the whole he had it because of black folks. That's all Democratic shield talk. Because see, the Democrats don't know how to handle this situation. The Democrats are only seeing black Americans and how black Americans are shutting down their plantation. We're shutting down these damn stores. We're shutting down everything. And they feel they may be next, okay? That's what they're afraid of. So therefore, they're trying to run the game and they're sending out all their little broken bucks and shattered bucks to do all of that. That right there is the sussy energy that we don't need. And here's the good part about it, fam. Does the Blackout even give a damn about Killer Mike? Do we really, fam? Let's be honest, y'all. Ain't nobody giving a damn about him. See, he's somebody who's talking, but ain't nobody listening. He's somebody who's talking, but is irrelevant. I don't know him. I don't know the podcast. Don't know the people there with him. To me, they all just a bunch of irrelevant Negroes, fam. We sat in here. We have 4,000 people in here tonight. They ain't got that type of traction in the streets, fam. I get hit up by mad people from all different walks of life, all different foundational black Americans, and we all do work together. We all got traction and motion. They don't have that. That's the energy that we pushed out. If anybody wants to take that right there, that vibe, fam, realize that's the energy that we pushing out, and we bringing in the real certified energy. And the real certified energy is shutting down people who are not certified. And if you ain't certified, you can't come around certified because you ain't welcome. That right there is not what we on. We on a full-time, full-fledged blackout, and anybody can get it. And when I tell y'all anybody can get this work, I mean anybody can get this work. I'm talking about ops, Democratic shills, fleers, hoppers, skippers, jumpers. Anybody can get this work, especially those who disrespect the lineage, heritage, and culture that we don't go for, fam. That's one thing that won't be tolerated is the damn disrespect. Speaking of disrespectful, fam, what's disrespectful is coming out your damn house and looking like that right there. Oh, you want to talk about disrespect? Fam, disrespect is somebody giving birth to something that looks like that right there. Oh, man. Oh, I'm talking about the ultimate disrespect. Because, family, these people think that foundational black Americans in this generation is about them damn games. Let me tell you what foundational black Americans ain't going for. We ain't going for no trolling. We ain't going for no informants. no snitches, and we ain't going for no H to the Izzos without the V to the Izzy. You know they can't stop this blackout, right? But let me tell you where the blackout is moving. See, the blackout started off with businesses. The blackout started off with plantations. But the blackout, we can black out individuals too. Oh, yeah, it ain't nothing to black out a troll, a snitch, an informant, a hezzo. We can block out all of them, family. Did y'all see this Charleston white guy come out? And did y'all see him out here talking about Carmelo Anthony's family? Did y'all see that? And how he said he ain't rocking with Carmelo's family. And he said he ain't rocking with the dad. And he said the dad is too weak. But just a few days ago, he said he was with him. Fam, didn't we call out all these people that didn't say nothing about Carmelo Anthony until now? Didn't we call that out, family? Didn't we say the only people who've been rocking with Carmelo Anthony is certified foundational Black Americans in the grassroots? Certified salute to all my brothers and sisters. Fam, we got the fam in here tonight. We got the family in here tonight, y'all. We ain't ever rock with this dude. We ain't ever rock with this dude. All that, he done made some points now. Ooh, that's true now. Let me tell you something. This dude has always been a dusty ass op. This dude always been on bum time, and he ain't never been rocking. He one of them folks, what they say, he's the one who sounds smart around a bunch of dumbass people. That's really what this is, fam. This dude ain't never been on business. He ain't never stood on nothing. He flip-flops all over the place. People thought somebody who makes fun of unalive Black babies was going to help a Black baby. See what we're doing, fam? Again, we regulating and we cleaning out and clearing out all the fake folks. The fake actorists gone. The fake riders gone. The fake cosplayers gone. The fake men gone. Fam, this is what ended up happening where he said he's done with Carmelo Anthony's family. And I'm going to tell y'all why, and I'm going to let you know how we going to ride.
Anthony Case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. Carmelo Anthony Case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just want some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Carmelo daddy. Nigga is weak, dockside and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass nigga Benjamin Trump there. I'm out. Anthony Case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. Carmelo Anthony Case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just want some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would the Jeff Metcalf nigga.
Whoa! So that's really what it is, though. So you was really down with Metcalf the whole damn time, though. The same Metcalf that he was apologizing to. See, fam, this dude ain't never been on business for Carmelo Anthony. He's no different than all these other people who pop in and was trying to make it hot. Did y'all notice there? He said Carmelo's dad ain't willing to do these couple things right there because in reality, that's making the block hot, okay? And if Carmelo's dad did any of that, guess what? Carmelo ain't getting the appeal, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. The parents be doing some slip sliding a little too soft for me. But am I going to go out there and say, y'all so soft because y'all don't want to go harm people and y'all don't want to go do that? Go do that and see what happens to the appeal. There's a lot of people out there that are purposely trying to make the block hot for Carmelo so Carmelo cannot get his appeal. Yes, we showed all them Black Lives Matter people out there. Remember, y'all, we did a broadcast that night. I specifically showed people all of those Black Lives Matter folks out there. And then I showed you that tether out there. What do they all have in common? What do they all have in common? This Charleston white bum, him, the Black Lives Matter people out there, them, and then that tether that was jumping up and down, and I showed everybody he got arrested. Fam, they all have one thing in common. They out there talking nonsense and making the block hot for Carmelo. That's what it's really about, fam. Yes. Notice the people that we don't recognize, the people we don't identify, the people we've been skeptical about, the ones with shaky ass backgrounds, the ones that done threw their hands up and said, I blame him, I blame him, I blame him, I blame him. Let me tell you something, fam. Snitching on people, telling on people, that's not a street issue. That's a man issue. If two men do anything and one man tells on the other man, like a little child, like a kindergartner, that ain't got nothing to do with the streets. That got every single thing to do with your manhood. Okay, if me and my friend go handle business and then I tell on him, that means you ain't really about that life as a man. Too many times we chalk things up to the streets when really it's just manhood stuff, family. Half them dudes in the streets really ain't men any goddamn way. I'm talking about as a man. Dude been out there telling out there crying, out there pointing, making jokes, trolling. That ain't got nothing to do with the streets, fam. I can tell you ain't got your NUTs, man. That's the damn difference. So anybody who makes fun and talks about unalive black kids, that right there should never be in our community. And again, real certified riders, we don't rock with none of that. Fuck canceling them. You never been around to be canceled. And let me show y'all what I'm talking about. This man is running around here right now, and he's selling these shirts of Carmelo. Fam, that changed real quick. He's out there selling them watermelon shirts, just like Metcalf was talking about. Yeah. You see, fam, first he went against Carmelo, then he got on the side of Carmelo, and then he jumped back to the other side with Mr. Metcalf, because perhaps he was down on that side the whole time. Notice again, y'all, a lot of these people are trying to make the block hot. So when Carmelo's appeal pops up, they're going to sit there and be like, what appeal? You can't get no appeal, because they're going to remember every single damn thing that these people were saying. And look at dude all across social media, family. Yeah, straight up. I like how you said that. This is straight Buster talk. Carmelo Anthony watermelon felon t-shirts are available on www.realcharlestonwhite.com. Who's going to stop me from doing this week for his week dad or whatever he's saying? And then, fam, look at some of these messages that he put out about Carmelo Anthony. Yes, he's now saying that he's going to get Carmelo Anthony harmed in prison. First off, he ain't got no clout like that anyway. But watch what he says here, family. Look at this, fam. He's out there talking reckless about Carmelo and openly stating that he's going to get Carmelo Anthony jammed up in prison. This is anti-black, family. He said, my son is free, so it's easy for me to say F you and your son. N-I-G-G-A, you came to me and I helped you. I'll make sure your son catch hell in prison. Damn. I think I know you well, a N-I-G-G-A who laid down for his son. I feel sorry for you. Fam, you can chalk this up to whatever you want. That right there is basically him crashing all the way out and saying that he wants to get Carmelo Anthony harmed. I don't give a damn how you phrase it, family. That is what it is. All the people out there that support these bum-ass people ain't nothing but bum-ass people. Y'all bum-ass friends. That's all it is. Because real certified riders in the grassroots, that energy never came over here. We ain't never rock with that buster. We been knew that was a buster as soon as we seen the buster, and the buster clearly is on some type of crack pipe, straight up and down. That is Charleston crack pipe white. There it is. And when you start talking about harming Carmelo because of his daddy, in reality, you've been wanting to harm Carmelo this whole damn time. And you're using the daddy and all these other things as an excuse. But again, this is the same person who makes fun of unalive children. This is the same person that trolls. This is the same person that the energy and the frequency that you put out in the world gonna get you one way or another. And ain't nobody got to lift a finger because it will find you. And a lot of brothers and sisters out there been standing on business, and we've been saying this since day one. Ain't nobody ever rock with this dude. Watch this sister completely destroy him.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get out of here. Gotta get myself situated so I can have a day with my son. The reason why I haven't said anything about Charleston White prior to now is because I seen right through what he was doing. He was sitting right up in here playing in our goddamn face. See, anytime you get a man that run his mouth a lot, you gotta watch him. Because he can't be learning nothing if he ain't never listening, right? This man then got on the internet for attention, him damn self. Who in the is Charleston White? A content creator that run around running his goddamn mouth, getting paid to do it. That's it. That's all. He want to talk about all these shows and shit he be booking. Nobody gives a about you, Charleston. Woo! Now, where you done went left at, you done got on the internet and then said you not going to help Carmelo Anthony because his dad is a chump. He want the money for himself and he just trying to use you. Who in the are you? You just trying to use the situation to capitalize on, basically. You ain't fooling nobody but your self. My thing with that is, you saying you ain't gonna help him because his dad, he's 19 years old. If you was trying to genuinely help him, you can genuinely help him. It ain't got nothing to do with his dad. Why are you trying to make his dad be something that the he's not? You say he a Minnie Mouse. Let him be a Minnie Mouse. You say he a this, that, and the third. Let him be that. But if your intentions were pure and you were really doing this to help that baby, you would continue to do it. You ain't got to include his dad. He ain't no baby. The law says he's grown. You don't need his dad to help him. If you want to help him, help him. But see, that's the fake that you be on. That's why I ain't believe you for a split second. You went from on the Metcalf side to on their side to back on their side. I wish you were more like the Metcalf daddy. That's shit. You know what you doing. You know what the you doing. And I ain't believe it for one split second. I seen people saying, now I done found a reason to like you. I ain't believe it for a split second. Cause you ain't nothing but a attention-seeking piece of
Woo! There it is. There it go. Tell it how it is, my good sister. Damn. D-Zan, somebody got effed up. You see what I'm saying? How that sister put it right there is as good as you can put it, family. Black American certifies ain't never rock with crack pipe white. Never. You know a crackhead when you see one, family. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it thorough. Let's keep it 100. Okay? We know damn well what it is. So everybody over here on our side, we've been regulating all that bad energy and keeping all that bad, low vibrational energy out of here. And then to keep it honest, family, y'all know we certified riders, right? Y'all know we standing on 10 shoulder to shoulder, right? Y'all know we smooth. We got it all locked in. And y'all know we doing our damn thing. I mean, just keeping it real, y'all. If you really look at this dude's paperwork, the paperwork is trash. So you got to understand, a lot of these people live in an era now of the no rules circus, right? Where you could just say anything that you want to say. You can contradict yourself. Nothing really adds up. That's the era that a lot of these people thrive in. But let me tell you something. That type of energy don't thrive when it come around real people who gonna ride. Because, fam, when you look at dude's background, I mean, let's be real. This man out there rubbing elbows with Chicanos. That's a Chicano man right there. Yep. That's who his family is. How come he don't ever talk about them? Notice he don't make too many jokes about Pedro. He ain't made too many jokes about Selena. Notice he skip over them when he gets to doing all them damn jokes. That stuff don't come out. But yet you say that about Carmelo. You see what I'm talking about? This is why certifieds stay over here on our end. Because, family, they was trying to sell us this dude for a long time. You had people out there talking about, man, he be doing the work in the community. He be out there in the community really doing things. No, he don't. No, he don't. Because when people went to go look at dude's paperwork and things that they said he was doing, this man ain't never did nothing in the community. He ain't never stood on no type of business for Black Americans. Hell to the no. But when you start talking about out there, boom. Because his whole group, his whole organization, and all the little programs that he be out there doing, fam, those ain't nothing for Black Americans. Those are Black and brown things. Oh, yeah. Every time they start talking about he does community work and he's a community activist, fam, that community work that they be talking about, that's community work for Latinos. That's a Black and brown dude. So they done sent in Mr. Black and Brown to try to speak on behalf of us. But Black and Brown can't speak on behalf of foundational Black Americans because Black and Brown is over there on their side of damn town. But you seen, like I told y'all, he was out there running his mouth and people was trying to check him. And he was right there on social media talking all greasy, talking all reckless, saying all types of crazy things. But we wasn't going for it. And brothers and sisters was like, nah, bro, you ain't about that life. Brothers and sisters was like, nah, we standing on business for Carmelo. There's all these people out there that are trying to get Carmelo Anthony jammed up, and foundational Black Americans see each and every one of them. When somebody pops up and they say something along the lines of, well, we need to go ahead and tear the block up for Carmelo, that's somebody who's trying to get Carmelo to stay behind bars. And you know when somebody already done told, that's exactly what they doing. And look at this, fam. Y'all remember when they was trying to put this out there? Charleston White is the unsung hero that Black people have needed for the last 6 decades. Boy, you know some damn fair talk when you see it. If you don't get the hell up out of here with that one, don't nobody need to hear none of that at all. They said this man is the damn Dr. Martin Luther King / Malcolm X / Huey Newton, all of that, nah. You could already tell that's being written by some people who want to get this man some type of credit in our community. That is exactly what it is. And then articles like this, Charleston White from courtroom to role model in a 180-degree turn. Family, have y'all noticed they don't never say nothing about him making them jokes about unalive black kids? Y'all notice that, right? Never nothing about the jokes about unalive black kids. He always sits there and says those things, but nobody ever calls him out on it. Nobody ever says, well, wait, hold up, wait a minute now. Didn't you just sit there and say that black babies need to get this? How can you say that about a black baby being unalive and yet they turn around and write that type of article? Absolutely. Psych op. But the joke's on them because we don't fall for none of that. So at first he was with the midcast, then he flipped over to Carmelo, and then he flipped back to the midcast. Notice, fam, he always walks the tightrope whenever it comes to W's, Latinos, but whenever it comes to black folks, boom. That's what it is. He was out there trying to play the game, but in reality, it ain't working because black Americans is on business and he getting played. So that's what we mean by all of these different ops that pop up out of nowhere, all these different ops that run their mouth. They all trying to jam up Carmelo Anthony. And 9 times out of 10, the people who are trying to do all of that jamming up, these are the same ones that we already identified as a bunch of H to the O's without the V to the A's. And family, if the crack ain't bad enough and the meth ain't bad enough, I mean, think about it. Crack Pipe White and Jeff Metcalf. So they got a whole crack meth unity going on right there. And that's their thing. But family, if that ain't bad enough, the worst thing about this whole situation and why black Americans, we can just jab, we can just clown, we can just send a little smoke, we can joan for a minute, but we're going to stay focused on getting to the bag. We're going to stay focused on stepping over these fake activists, fam, because what do you really got to do and say when somebody comes out looking like this right here? I'm just saying. I'm just telling. Family, you don't really need to say a damn thing when somebody thought it was okay to come out the house doing this right here. You don't really got to say a damn thing when somebody thought it was okay to get in front of a camera with this right here. Ain't no damn trolling. Ain't no damn, yeah. Ain't that gonna save you? Ain't no internet, ain't no algorithm, ain't no twisted hairline, twisted forehead, no burrito, no taco, no informant, no snitch, no crack, no pipe, and no Charleston White can save him from looking just like that. We rest our case, family. When you see an op, point them out, and we done pointed out both sides of the op, the ant and the anteater. Easy work. Checkmate. Blackout 24/7, 365 to all of the punks, all of the wannabes, all of the cosplayers, all of the tattletellers, all of the irrelevant. Anybody and everybody can get this certified foundational Black American smoke, y'all. So that's what it is. This who we are. That's what we doing. Organizations, groups, committees, teams, haters, lovers, fakers, wannabes, praying mantises, all of their asses can all get that G-check work. And foundational Black Americans, we will be the ones who gracefully hand it on out to you, fam. That praying mantis can't pray you out of looking that bad. But foundational Black Americans, we got it all in the bag. Bums up. Be gone. Certifies, fam. Number 1, get it done. There it is. Let's rock. All right, family, you know it has been an epic broadcast. We have 4,000 people in here right now, and we done shut it down. We done went all the way down Jackie Chan, got him. We done went all the way down Mutombo, got him. We done down all the Pedros, got him. We went from the anteaters, the praying mantises, into the crack pipe whites, got them. And they all over there in that little corner being dusty, rusty, always musty, irrelevant, nobody, bums. And foundational Black Americans, we're exceptional. We standing on business. We lovely. We're articulate. We got it all made. And above everything, family, we sticking together, shoulder to shoulder, side by side on the grind. That's what's the most important thing, fam. We blacking them out. Everything blackout. Somebody disrespect, blackout. Somebody hate, blackout. Somebody run their mouth, blackout. Anybody disrespects his lineage, heritage, and culture, we will be the first to black them out. No compromise. Unapologetic, straightforward, exclusive, direct, and doing our damn thing. So anybody sees FBA shining, just know it was meant to be this way because we got this talent, we got the skills, and we got everything that we need, fam. And what is that? It's all my brothers. That's all my sisters. That's all the kings and the queens and the goddess and the gods. That's every last foundational Black American who made it clear. We will not be disrespected. We will not be insulted. We will not be harmed. And we will not take no shit from nobody. When you standing on that type of business, then you a regulator, and I'm a regulator, and we regulators, and this is the regulator season. So if you don't like that regulator energy, you better deal with it because the regulator energy is taking over. We done regulated everybody who got in our way, and we're going to continue to do the same thing. FBA, ABK, and we ride it. We don't run, we don't hide, we stand on business, and we multiply. They keep on hating, and we stay certified. Salute to the whole team. Love you much. All right, y'all. Stay good, stay healthy, stay vigilant. I'm going to see y'all back again Juneteenth, Friday, special broadcast. We're going to continue to break it. Black Alpha Network, #1, baby. #1 chat. Y'all know how we do. Breaking all the records, 4K. We're going to continue to do it, baby. We have 4K and 4K, all right? That's how we doing things. I love y'all with a passion. Please stay safe. Please stay vigilant. Get all of the ops on out the way, fam, and keep on stepping and doing your 1-2 thing because it only matters when you a certified foundational Black American. That's the only thing that matters, man. My certified 100. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay great. And I'm going to catch y'all all on the other side. Much love and respect. Always remember, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter where you at, that Black is beautiful and beautiful is always Black. Blackout style. Let's go.